Hello, everybody! Welcome, one and all, to the 38th weekly tourney, courtesy of Slips. But first, we got ourselves our pre-show as I bumped the table where my cable was laying on. A keyboard. Why did I say cable? Anyways, what can I say? I'm excited. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this tourney. I'm hyped for the pre-show too because we got a league match coming up and oh boy, it's gonna be a doozy. First, let's give these people time to show up. In the meantime, let's talk some turkey. You know what? Let's talk about the power rankings. Then we'll proceed to the pre-show main event of the evening. Let's bring up the power rankings. Where did I put those? Now, I did update the power rankings so that I'm showing the correct ones. Right now, we got Cavemen up at the top. With Inferno and Sonic Monkeys still in their places, but we see that M22 Esports have gone up a bit. Bad players going down a peg, and on the second half, that's where we're seeing some of the more drastic changes. More frequent, more abundant changes. We got N7 Phantoms and Northern Shield. Hang on, let me make sure that this is correct. Just it's a safety. Yep, this is correct, okay. So we got M2, okay, and Northern Shield went down as M22 Alpha and the Doggers go up a bit, but here's a little thing. This is the last time you're going to see the Doggers on the power rankings because they have merged with another team to form Alpha Gaming, a team that you will be seeing in the tourney pretty darn soon, I'm sure. Shady Souls, gone down a peg. If this keeps up for Shady Souls, we may not see them next week on the power rankings. Now, let's talk a little bit about what's coming up in just a moment. We got our league match of the day. My boys, the Shreks, taking on Power Gaming. Now, I bet you're all wondering, what's going to happen? Who's going to win? Honestly, I think it's going to be the Shreks. I know, a little bit biased because I am their team owner. I love my Shreks, I love my Ogres. I want to see them succeed. But Power Gaming, a pretty good team in their own right. I'm not gonna call them trash or anything. In fact, let's take a look at the tail of the tape. See what's going on here. So as you can see, mostly diamonds with Devil Ghost of Power Gaming being platinum. And yes, this is the accurate ranking. This is the accurate tail of the tape here. These are the rosters that will be coming into the match very soon. And we are in the lobby right now, actually. Even as we speak. So, let's talk a little bit. Guys, folks in the chat, who do you think is going to win this matchup? Is it going to be Shreks? Is it going to be Power Gaming? Let's hear it in the chat. Let's see, I think we got a little bit of commotion here. Let me take a look. And yep, we got some commotion. Oh, yep, it's kind of hard to decide, huh? A little bit biased. Stop the cat, dude. Yeah, we got some hype for both teams. That's cool. I love that. I love that very much. Giving you guys a little bit more time. Now, in fact, let me take a look at that lobby here. It looks like we're getting players in. We're just about ready to go here. We got, oh yes sir, we got Power Gaming in here right now. We're just waiting on the Shreks to show up. Shreks, do not let me down. Get your butts in the lobby. I want to see you in here pronto. Come on, let's get this going. Okay, so I got word here. Looks like I'm going to be solo casting for quite a while on this tourney, but we'll see where the ball goes. We'll see how things roll. And while I'm waiting on the Shreks to get their butts in gear, let's take a look at the chat. Let's have a little chat with our awesome viewers. Sweet, you say? Sweet, you say, Jake? Well, Mr. Angry Person, allow me to respond to that with a little bit of some good old-fashioned promo, courtesy of wrestling. Jake, Shreks don't get swept. Shreks sweep. Shreks kick ass in their swamp. See that field? In fact, let me show you something. Let me explain something here. Let me lay it down for you. You see this field? You see this field? This is our swamp. This is our swamp. You're playing in our swamp now. And when the Shreks play in their swamp, they play hard and they play well. And I'm expecting Power Gaming to play well too. I don't think this, all jokes aside, I don't think this is going to be a sweep on either side. I think it's going to go to Game 5 because these are two relatively even teams with the rosters they're bringing in. But I think the Shreks are going to win it in Game 5. With a broom, you say? With a broom! Okay, now, we got a little bit of commotion here. We're just... Let's see. Let's see. We got Anti, we got E1-ups, and we got everybody here. We got everybody. I'm just double checking. And Fedley looks like he's gonna watch his team play. Now here's the coach. Now pushing it a little bit, but it's okay. We're gonna I think as long as there's no problems with the connection, I think we can make this work. Now here we go. We got Shreks in blue. We got Power Gaming in orange. Let's go. Welcome to the swamp, boys. Alright, let's see what Power Gaming can do. Oh, some great defense from Jake. Now he's got a short temper there, Jake, but he's a good player. He's at his best when he's calm, and I'm thinking he's calm and collected right now. E1 up. Oh, my boy, coming in with a great shot on goal. A little bit of help from the captain, Tartsy. I'm just gonna call him Z for shorthand purposes. E1 up, just off to a great start there. Now I will say, Jake made a great save early on. His team just couldn't keep up the defense. I'm thinking that's gonna change it very soon. Oh, wow, never mind. Cry Storm. Good old Cry Storm coming in. Now, if I have my naming right, I think that that is Haku, aka Jaden. Yeah, that is in fact Jaden. Just making sure you all know so that there's no accusations. Now, good control of the ball by Artie. By Ansi, excuse me. Jake, knocking the ball further into blue, but here comes E1 up with a good touch. Strong touch from Ansi too. Oh, he's keeping pressure going. I will grab them that. Jake, a little bit of a light touch. I think he wanted a little bit more kick put into it. Cry Storm knocking the ball further in with a little bit of help from E1 up. And that will be a nice little bit of shorthand right there. Devil's Ghost taking control though. He's got the max boots. Oh, crap. Jaden, Cry Storm, however you want to say it. Knocked that ball clean away at the right time. Good on him. Practicing. My Shreks have been practicing, but so have Power Gaming. They are showing up the defense quite nicely and quickly too. Well, let's see if they can buff up that offense if they want to get a goal in. It'd be pretty cool because I love me some competition. All jokes and banter and promos aside, I love a good competition. I do not want this to be one-sided. Devil's Ghost taking control. Oh, here we go with great save from Z. Jake with a nice shot. I will grant him. This is some good ball play right now. It was a little bit of bumping action and nobody home. What the heck happened there? Let's take a look. Anti setting that up for him, and there's Jake with a great shot. Nobody was there. One up tried to get the ball, but just not in time. Just not fast enough. All three of the Shreks were clearly out of position. Now the ball is currently in Shrek control, at least for the moment. Oh, a bit of a bump between Anti and E1 up. Jake, clear control. Oh, excellent save. The game did not count that as a save, but it's a save in my heart. TV card Lee. I'm just gonna call him Lee. I gotta remember that. There we go. Oh, Devil Ghost tried to knock the ball in, but the touch was just not right for him. Like, there was not enough bump. Oh, great shot away from the goal by Z and into the net. Oh man, that was one of those rare court-to-court shots. Well done, Z. Well done. You can see Jake went over the ball. He wanted to knock it away. He was trying to go for it, but he jumped a little too high up. Just a little too high. Okay, the clock is ticking down. This is a best of 5. There we go. E1 up with another great score. This guy's been getting goal after goal after goal in this game 1. Jake tried to knock it away, but just wasn't there in time. That was a little bit more close, though. I will say that. It's 4-1 in favor of Shreks. This is game 1 of a best of 5, though, so we got a lot of game to play. It's still anyone's ball game as far as I'm concerned. I know, that's baseball lingo, but come on, there's a ball and this is a game. It works. Anti. Knocking that ball a little bit away from Blue, but here's Devil Ghost keeping the pressure going. Good setup from Anti. Oh, wait, whoa, Jake! With the finish, trying to do the finish with Devil's setup, but no deal, just a little off. Pressure is still on Blue. Shrek's doing what they can in this situation, doing a good job of it as a great save from Z against a lovely shot from Anti. If it goes, oh, a bit of a tussle there for the ball, and old Jake's right there to pick it back up. Anti too, for that matter. Oh, demo off screen, courtesy of Crash Storm. I wanted to see it on screen though, you know, entertaining the masses. It's alright though. You can't see all of the demos in a Rocket League game. It's intense and fast-paced, is what it is. Guardsy knocking the ball, bouncing off the wall, gets the ball back. Ball is deep in orange. Power Gaming do not want it here. No, sir. Crossbar shot. Oh, that's gotta hurt. But not as much as usual because 4-1 is a good position to be in right now. I will say that. And whoa, now it's 5-1, courtesy of a captain. You see? Just sealing the victory even more than it already has been. This is what we call a flex shot. A flex goal. You do not need to do this, but Z did it anyway. Well done. Now Power Gaming, they're on the back foot right now. Right now being the key phrase. I imagine they're taking what's happened here in Game 1, downloading the data, and preparing themselves for Game 2. I'm expecting that game to be much, much closer. I remember seeing Jake play. He's a good player. And E1-Up's shot right there was pretty darn good. Now, fun fact, the coach of Shreks is none other than Felipe himself, so I'm definitely seeing the benefit, some benefit from them coaching the team. Of course, Shreks have been practicing as well, so there is that. Boom! A demo from Jake right to Crystorm, some revenge from earlier. Very well done. At least we got to see that on screen, eh? Oh, Crystorm taking control of the ball. Oh, Jake right there, and oh, he got demoed by Cry again. Oh, first trouble. Oh, this is a 1v1 demo battle between those two. I love it. Give me some more of that as the clock winds down. Ball is still in play. This is a Shreks win for Game 1. Yeah, let's talk a little bit more about what happened in Game 1, shall we? As you can see, my Shreks got plenty of shots on goal, with E1-Ups getting the most of them, and every shot he sent in turned into a goal. Same for Z, getting 2 goals of his own, 2 shots. Yeah, just about everybody on the Sharks got at least one assist to their name. And Crystorm didn't even need to make a save. Now, Jake got the most shots on his team by far. And he got the one goal in. Definitely shows that he's a darn good player. Anti and Devil Ghost are definitely... They now know they gotta step things up a bit. There we go. Always save your replays. Now, whew, on that note, it's looking very much to be... Shrek's... Well, right now, Shrek is on the advantage. They have the advantage right now, but it could change at any moment. Make no mistake about it. So right now, we're just waiting on our two teams to make it into the match. 1 second, says Philly. Looks like he's speaking for his team. I'm gonna do a little bit of investigative work here. Oh dear, looks like a little bit of a heads up concerning the tourney. Overkill Venom has declared that they will not be able to make it to the tourney, so their opponents will get a bye. And unless I am mistaken, Overkill's opponents in the round of 16 are in fact Eclipse. So we're gonna get back into this matchup here as we go into game 2. It is Shreks versus Power Gaming. Shreks have one win to their name in this league matchup. And for those of you who are trying to keep score on the league standings, Shreks have one win to their name. And as for Power Gaming, in fact, I can actually look back while this is going on. I do believe yeah, I can actually look up their stats right now because I have them on me. We all know Power Gaming. Pretty strong team in their own right. Power Gaming did get a loss against Swift in round 1, so they need this win. They need a win here. Now, going even further into the match itself, Jake gonna try and take the ball, and he does. Having to fight against E1UP to take it. Oh, see, he's right there with a nice touch. Oh, a little bit of a touch there as well, and oh man, that was a great keep away. Great keep away. Oh. Solid knock away by Devil Ghost. Seeing a little bit of action from him, and wow! The knock away, turning it into a goal. Good control. Solid playing from Devil Ghost. He didn't need any assist. That was all solo. Mistakes have been made on the Shrek's defense. Gotta shore that up, boys. And quickly, because now Power Gaming is in the lead. Took a little longer for them to get the first goal than it took the Shreks to get the first goal in game 1, by comparison, but still, that was a solid goal. And whoa! Hold the phone! Okay, let's see what happened here. E1UP, he recognized the need for defense, but he didn't realize where he needed to be was further back. Until it was too late. Now Power Gaming is taking full advantage of mistakes made by Shreks, whereas before, it was very much the opposite. The Ogres are on the back foot as Power Gaming continues to keep, well, right now they're on the defensive, trying to keep the ball away, and they do. As Anti knocks it clean into blue, Jake is right there to pick it up, good rotation. Oh, Devil went for it, but went way over the ball. Now the ball is deep on orange, but Jake's right there to knock it away. He has to deal with Z. Z takes control, he tries to get it past Jake, but Anti's right there to say, nope, it is on blue now. Sure enough, it is. Cry and E1UP work together to keep the ball on orange. Oh, a little bit of a tussle. Oh, a bump from Jake. He's like, get out of here, this is my ball. Ball is deep on blue. E1UP knocks it back away. Jake's right there to pick it up. Crystorm, following the ball, waiting for the opportunity, takes it. A little bit of a bump onto his own teammate, though. And it worked out. Crystorm taking control. Jake knocking it out of their hands. Still an orange, though. Just a little bit. Oh, a bit of a bump when E1-Up went for the ball. And wait a minute, we got a bit of a situation here with E1-Up. He's just staying there. Don't know what's going on. At the moment, it's a bit of a 2v3 situation. Dude, oh, yeah, never mind. E1-Up is okay. I guess, slight controller adjustment? I don't know. Don't know what happened there, but it's okay. It's back to 3v3. Way to scare the living pants out of me, guys, huh? Jake? And Anti, well, okay, so Devil goes with a great save against Cardi's shot. Card Z's shot, excuse me. Cardi, what the heck? Dry Storm, good knock away, but E1-Up, clearing it up. Having to deal with Anti, and Anti knocks it further, but there's all three of the Shreks right there to make the defensive play. They do not want to be scored again. They don't want to be scored on, but they need scores. They need points. The clock is winding down. Let's see, Guard C. E1-Up his eye. Oh, just when he was going to make the kick, Jake bumps him away. It's a time to bump. There's a time to demo. That was a time to bump. Anti. Oh, he had the ball. Well, he wanted the ball, but it went right past him. Cardi. Z, excuse me. Z tried to set it up. E1-Up with a great shot, but Anti was there. He was ready. Past the 1 minute mark here in this intense matchup. Much closer compared to game 1, but it is very much in Power Gaming's favor. We got less than a minute to get 2 goals in, Shreks. Don't let me rephrase. Do your best out there. Got a little tongue-tied. Cry Storm taking control, but Anti's right there. There's the max boot. There's Cry with a great control, but bumps into Card Z. A little bit of a miscommunication, but Devil goes right there to make the save against a Cry Storm shot, close range shot at that. Clock is winding down. I don't think the Shreks got time to get 2 goals lickety-split unless they do a shot now. And they do it, and there we go! E1-Up with a great goal. Big setup from Card Z. But you can't really see it, but Z did in fact help that out. So we got the setup. We need 1 more goal to tie this up. There has to be a face-off goal. We want to get the best shot. And okay, we got the setup for it. Card Z taking control. Oh no! We gotta knock that ball high. And okay, we do. There's still time. And the ball is... Oh, the ball is on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, Power Gaming tie this series up. It is now 1 win apiece. Woo, it got really intense right at the end there. Power Gaming, shout outs to them. They shored up the mistakes that they were making in game 1 and then some. Everybody got a shot on goal. All 6 players. That was beautiful. Oh man, Devil Ghost, the MVP of their team. Well done to them for getting the 2 goals they needed to win. That was intense. But this is a game. This is a best of 5, so we're not done yet. Not even close. Let's see which team can tie this. We can break the tie. I'm hoping it's Shreks, but we will see where the wind blows, so to speak. Now, as a reminder, Power Gaming lost in round 1, but Shreks won. So this is the game that Power Gaming needs to win the most. When you really think about it. Now, let's see. We're getting back into the swing of things here as we are preparing for Game 3 of this exciting matchup between 2 strong teams of equal skill level. We're just waiting on the teams to join up, and yes, sir, they are joining up right now. We got the scoreboard up on the screen. We're ready to go. You ready to go? I'm ready to go. Let's get this going. It is Shreks versus Power Gaming, Game 3 of this league matchup. And here we go. Let me take a look at the chat before things get really intense. Yeah. Here we go. Whoop. That ball's clearly in control of Power Gaming. As Card Z, that looks like Shreks, and yep, there we go. Got a little bit of a tussle as E1-Ups is right there to pick it up. Gonna try and set something up. Anti, though, saying no to that. Crystorm in full control. At least for a moment there, Jake tried to pick it up, but Z knocks it away. And he again knocks it away. It is a back and forth struggle to take control of the ball and hold it for longer than a few seconds. I say that now, but then for a little bit there, my Shreks had control. But right now, the pressure is on them to get the ball away. Sure. Oh, they had it. They almost had it. They almost knocked it away. But Anti again coming in with the offense, putting in some great offensive pressure, and oh, there goes that pressure right there. Crystorm destroys them with a demo. He gets a shot in, but defense is on point until it wasn't. Cart Z coming in hot. He went up with the great setup there. And Cart Z coming in with the finish. Gotta say it right. It's 1-0 in favor of Shreks. Now, beginning to see a pattern here. It feels like that the team that gets the first goal in this series moves on to win a game in said series. But let's see if Power Gaming can break the trend. Ow, a little bit of a bumpage there. Right on E1 up. Ball is deep on blue as Anti tries to keep the pressure going. Jake misses the ball. But Devil was right there to pick it back up, knocking it back into blue. E1 up and okay, so E1 up and I didn't quite see their name very well, but it looked like Crystorm trying to keep the pressure on orange, and they actually doing a good job of it. Crystorm knocking the ball deep, well, a little bit into blue, but he recognized it. There was going to be a good defense from blue. Good passing play. Crystorm E1 up trying to pass the ball to each other, but there is interference. Anti with the pressure, but E1 up is there to knock them away with a great demo. Shreks are recognizing that Anti's been putting in the pressure the most, so they understand that they gotta lock him down whenever possible. But they cannot sleep on Devil Ghost, nor on Jake for that matter. Anti keeping the pressure going, good bounce off the wall. Jake, recognizing the defensive need, provides it. Oh, Anti was right there with a save. He was right in the goal, too. Good positioning. Excellent shot from blue. E1 up, trying to set something up and has to deal with practically all of Power Gaming. Great goal there. Solid solo goal. All right past Anti, past Jake. Bounces off of Devil. Yeah, you had to deal with all the Power Gaming to get that goal in. Well done. The ball is back on orange side. The ball bounces off a Devil. The Devil picks it up. Tries to make the finish, but there was an interruption by Crystorm. Good save. Anti's gonna try to make something out of this, but gets bumped by Z. E1 up, passes it to Cry, but is intercepted by Anti. There was a tussle between E1 up and Devil. Z knocks it high. Pass, Jake. Devil's there to pick it up. Solid save. Oh, there was a little bit of teamwork action going on, but it gets interrupted by a demo from Jake. Jake tries to touch the ball, but goes under it. E1 up tried to capitalize. The Devil was there to pick it up. Oh, Jake demoing E1 up again. Jake may or may not be upset right now at the demos, but we'll see. Oh, Crystorm giving Jake another reason to be upset with a great goal right here. And Jake, oh, that ball went over Jake's head. And he was going to try and get into position here, but not in time. 3-0. We've seen something like this in Game 1. It's been a very back and forth series. Like I said, I'm expecting this to go to Game 5. The ball is deep deep in blue. "30 seconds remaining on the clock. Past the 30-second mark as Crystorm knocks the ball deep under orange. Jake is right there to make the save. Devil Ghost trying to knock the pressure away from their side. A bit of a bumpage there as blue keeps the ball on orange. Devil Ghost, the ball goes right over his head as Z, with a little help from E1-Up, gets the shot. Good setup. Ball was high in the air, goes right over the defender's head, who tried to make the play but just did not get enough air in time. 10 seconds left on the clock. This is clearly the Shreks win. Power Gaming are not going to be able to get 4 goals lickety-split. They don't have the time. Shreks take Game 3. And now they're in the lead 2 wins to 1. What does Power Gaming have to do to deal with the Shreks offense? Well, we've been seeing mistakes made by both sides of the plate, but I feel like we've been seeing more mistakes being made by Power Gaming on defense, particularly when it comes to getting the ball. I've seen Jake miss the ball on more than one occasion throughout this series. There has been some miscommunication issues, and we've seen throughout the series as well. Like a couple cases of a player bumping into their own teammate. Let's see. Now this is we're pretty much at Game 4 here. This is a bad situation for Power Gaming to be right now. They need to get this win in order to save themselves, in order to keep their hopes of winning alive. I do want to see a Game 5. I do want to see a Game 5 because this is a great competition. I do love it very much, and I don't want to see it end too soon. I also kind of sort of want to see the Shreks win, but I don't want to go overly biased. I'm trying to be fair to both teams. Hey, I'll throw some shade. Hey, I'll throw some shade, and I'll throw some pre-match shade. But when the match begins, and I happen to be the one who's casting, I'll be fair. I'll be fair in general. Oh, there was like a double whiff right there. See, oh, Jake doesn't whip that time. Good shot, but Cry's right there to make the save. There was a bumpage there on both sides of the plate. Devil Ghost, or Devil's Ghost, makes a great save against the shot. Oh, another shot from Crystorm. Devil's Ghost right there to bump the ball away and again Crystorm at the same time. Yeah, okay, here we go. Oh, Crystorm taking control. For a moment there, Anti interrupts that. Artsy with a minor touch. Oh, there was a bit of a touch there in the air by Jake. Aerial touch at that. Watch the skies, as they say. E1-Up, knocking the ball clean into orange, but it was an open net from the looks of it, but the shot was off. Jake knocking the ball to the goal, but Jake missed it. Good knock away by Crystorm earlier, but Crystorm gets blown away by Jake for his trouble. Vengeance, they say. It is cold. Well, not as cold as a demo by itself. Crystorm knocking the ball. Oh, there we go. Great Anti taking control, keeping the pressure going. Jake tried to keep the pressure going, but Cry is knocking it clear away. Ball is on orange side now. The goal, the score is still 0-0 as we approach the 3-minute mark. Z, with a great shot. A high shot at that, but the aerial save denies him. But Cart Z, with the patience of a champ, waits for the right moment to knock the ball clean into the goal when there was an open net, and the defensive attempt was stopped by a demo. As Power Gaming all lump together and look on and think, oh dear, we need to get a goal now. And this is true. 3-minute mark has passed just now, and they need a goal quickly. And Crystorm, Well, Crystorm knocked the ball clear into orange, but there's plenty of orange defenders to go around. Now, I did say Power Gaming needs a goal quickly, but there's still plenty of time to play. This is Rocket League, of course. A lot of things can happen in 3 minutes. Oh, excellent close range save by Anti against C. Jake trying to take control, but E1-up is right there to maintain the pressure. Shrek's doing a great job at keeping the pressure going at this part of the game. Anti, eyeing it. Solid patience, solid driving. Now got some great control here as he deals with Crystorm, who takes the ball and knocks it clean away with an aerial kick and a demo as he lands. I'm expecting Jake to get some revenge at some point for that demo. Oh, he misses by a little bit there. Devil's Ghost in the goal. He's expecting trouble. Well, he was in the goal for a moment there. Anti keeping the ball clean away after that shot attempt. Did not go so well, but that was a great shot from Anti. Crystorm was there to make the play. Jake was there too, hoping to get something out of that, but no deal. Ball is deep and orange, and oh, Z coming in with a great goal. Now, if Shreks win this, they win the series. So, they are in prime winning condition right now. They are in a good position to take this. Now, let's get back into the fun here. Yes, sir, and whoa, great shot. Now, that looked like a shot to me. That was a good face-off attempt, and oh, wait, oh. That was a real shot. What am I saying? Excuse me. Devil's Ghost. Oh, good control. Goes right past most of the defenders. The ball gets bounced up high by the last defender, though. E1-up. Gonna try and do something about it. But then Jake's right there, so a bit of a tussle, but no deal. E1-up wins the tussle cleanly. Ball is deep on orange. This is not where Power Gaming wants to be right now. They need to get 2 goals in less than a minute. This is very doable. This is Rocket League. Such things can be done. But it has to be done quickly. The clock is winding down. Oh, an aerial battle. Aerial bumpage leads to a 3rd goal for Shrek's courtesy of Crystorm. Let's take a look at that. And oh, E1-up wins the aerial battle for the ball. Setting things up for Crystorm. (3-0). We're approaching the 30-second mark. Power Gaming, they gotta do something about this situation faster than the eye can blink. Jake, good knock away towards blue. Oh, with plenty of blue defenders to deny them that opportunity. Devil Ghost, keeping the pressure on blue. This is where Power Gaming wants to be, but this is something that should have happened much earlier in the game. Now they don't have the time to get 3 goals. Shreks win the series, and not a sweep, but 3 wins to 1. I did not expect this to be a sweep in general, and honestly, that was a great series overall. Power Gaming, they did a good job. I'm not gonna cause them any grief. That was a great series overall. Now let's return to the studio and talk a little bit more about what went down, shall we? We got a little bit of time. A little bit of time before the main tourney begins. Now going by what has happened, it is clear that since Shreks won their match, they will have 2 wins to their name, while Power Gaming will have 2 losses to their name once the round 2 scores are finalized and tallied up. But that will be done. That will be done at a later point. Now then, let's talk a little bit about what the heck happened here. Oh, hang on. Hang on, I'm getting word. Looks like the Shreks want an interview. Let's see which one of the Shreks are going to be takers in this case. We might be seeing one of the Shreks in the studio doing for an interview, but we'll see who's going to be a taker here. Now, while we're waiting on that, let's talk a little bit more about what went down earlier. As we all know, Overkill Venom did call the forfeit. So that means Eclipse will move on to the quarterfinals via forfeit. I'm not too fond of the forfeit, but better this was revealed now rather than later. Let's see if we got any takers from the Shreks. Z is just plain too shy. Okay, so looks like the coach Felipe wants in on the interview. So let's see if we can bring him into the studio, eh? Yeah, he's able to get in. He's able to get in. I just double checked.
What's up, GJ? How we doing?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present the coach of the Shreks, Felipe. Felipe, what do you think of the Shreks' performance in this series?
We're the best team in the league, no doubt. I mean, that's how we played with like, 2/3 of the roster subs, and without like our main player, which is our champ. So I mean, if we're clapping like that, just imagine what our main roster does. Not really scared of any teams here. I've been working on them on our rotations, getting things organized. That's like one of the main things for us. And then I've been trying to come up with like a little bit of strat. I mean, you can't do too much at this level, but to throw off some of the other teams. So I'm confident in them.
As am I. How do you feel? In what ways can the team improve based on what you've seen?
I mean, I think the main thing at this level is communication and then knowing when to go, which is what I'm trying to help them out with the most. But I think that goes for all teams. But there's nothing like huge. I mean, it's just learning about the game itself and just improving to be able to get at a higher level. But there's nothing big that I noticed that's concerning me about the team that, I think we need to change.
Yes. Now, who do you think was the MVP of the match?
Honestly, since we played like a very rotational game, there wasn't like pop-off players that much. I think each player had like their own strengths. I think honestly the like unseen MVP that like was kind of doing more work behind the scenes and like was doing like the dirty work was Z, because Z was rotating back the most, and like he like the third and the fourth game, he really made sure that we stayed in like a good rotation and that we always had someone back. So I think I'd give it to him. And it's really just the small stuff. On top of that, I mean, E1 was scoring all the goals. Storm was getting really good 50s. I think that's like one of his strengths. So, I mean, I can't give it to one person, but I think the most underrated one was Z, especially considering he was the lowest ranked in the lobby.
Right. Now, we gotta give it to Power Gaming. They did get one win. But what do you think happened that led to them getting that win?
So, when we came out, I told him be as aggressive as you possibly can at the start, so that we can come out with like a big impact, and that's exactly what happened. But then doing that, we lost a little bit of our rotations going into the second game. And then I guess we couldn't really score because we were just stuck on defense. We couldn't really get out, and it was a little disorganized. And then second game, I told them like, okay, let's chill it back. Instead of going for like a massive amount of goals, we're just gonna go for a consistent like 2-3 goals, like throughout the game, but still stay up and not really let anything through. And then we started playing that more rotational gameplay, and they couldn't really score on us or like really get out of their half to like put out any prominent shots. So it was pretty easy after that second game that we lost.
That'll be a pretty interesting thing. This will be an interesting match to talk about in the recap, which I'm sure K7 would be happy to provide again. He did a great job with the previous recap. Now, on that note, out of the six players in the Shreks, who do you think is like the best player overall? Like based on what you've seen in like coaching sessions, scrims, previous matches, etc.
I mean, it's pretty easy for me to go for Vertigo or Lewis or whatever you want to call him. He changes his name every 2 seconds. I mean, so it's pretty easy to go for him. He's the most mechanical, and he's pretty knowledgeable in the game. But again, it all comes down to the whole team. There's players that will do more of like the dirty work, you know, the bumps, the demos, the boost deals, playing third like that. And I mean, if anyone that's watching watches like RLCS, like those players are like, you know, like Rizzo, Turbo Pulsa, that like don't get all the goals, but it's what really solidifies the team. So I think Vertigo or Luz, whatever you want to call him, is probably the most knowledgeable and most mechanical player. I think it really comes down to the team and how we sync up.
I'm looking forward to seeing you guys play in future matches. And okay, so we do have confirmation that Cavemen will be playing in their round of 60 match against Paperboys. Which, by the way, Paperboys are led by the Croctopus. You know, King Pork. Just one of them that you all know. Keep you guys appraised on tourney affairs. Now, a big thank you to Valley for coming into the studio to do this interview. We're going to be talking a little bit more about the bracket up next. And let's take a look at what's been going on with that. Now, as we all know, Eclipse did win against Overkill Venom via forfeit. Overkill Venom announced their forfeit call graciously at that. And we were able to respect the choice. And now here's what we have so far. We have Cavemen versus Paperboys. We have Ignition versus Dragons. Inferno versus Hold up. Okay, that is right. Okay, Inferno versus Tribe, Eclipse versus Overkill Venom, which has already been dealt with, Alpha Gaming versus XPB, M22 Alpha versus UAB, which will be the streamed match for round of 16, by the way, Bad Players versus Reboot, and N7 Phantoms versus Titans Esports. Now, since we have that streamed match coming up in just a bit, we're gonna actually talk about it. Let's talk about M22 Alpha versus UAB. Now, there has been some serious commotion concerning M22 Alpha as an organization. They have been doing some serious reconstruction efforts, so teams like M22 Comets are likely out the door, but M22 Alpha is sticking around at this point in time. Hence why you're seeing them on the bracket. Now UAB, unless I am mistaken, we haven't seen them all that much, if at all, on a streamed setting. So, It'll be interesting to see how these two teams fare against one another. We're going to take a look at the tail of tape here real quick to see what's going on. Now, unless the bracket, unless the roster is different, and it is likely to be different, we have APOC, and we have Gamma with Skyman for M22 Alpha, and over in UAB we have Dylan, Robert, and Pulpetta, excuse me. And we got a bunch of champions here. Bunch of grand champions, excuse me. We got, of course, we got grand champion 3s all across the board for M22 Alpha. If I'm reading this right. No, 2s, excuse me. I'm reading the number wrong. It's 2s across the board, but over in UAB, we got a grand champion 1, a grand champion 2, and a champion 3. Rank-wise, it is a little bit heavy on M22 Alpha's favor, but as we've seen multiple times, ranks in MMRs don't quite matter in the grand scheme of things. What matters is what happens on the pitch. Know what I mean? I'm sure you guys do at this point. Let's see. Okay, so I wanted to. Okay, so Cork. I want to make sure that Cork actually. Yeah, Cork does know. The Paper Boys are aware that they will be playing. Okay. Okay, have to fix that now. Who will be the winner of this match? Who will win this match? Honestly, I know. Like putting rank in MMR aside, I've seen M22 Alpha play. I haven't seen how UAB play, so I'm leaning towards M22 Alpha as a team winning the series. It's a best of 3. So I'm not expecting a sweep with a team like UAB because they're kind of sort of close to M22 Alpha. Like when you look at this, I know I should be throwing MMR and rank out the window. I honestly, my gut is telling me it's gonna go to game 3. My gut's telling me that. But while we're here, I'm gonna make a prediction. Like I'm gonna make a prediction poll for you guys to enjoy. Who will take game 1? Of the series. Who's gonna take it? Will it be M22 Alpha or UAB? Prediction poll is up. Okay, it is up. Lobby's like on board. I want to see some good games. We usually do have good games. Okay, I'm looking at the chat here. It's gonna be APOC, Gamma, and Buzz. So that roster is almost right. It's good to see you, Lobby. Good to see you. Poll is up. Prediction poll is up. I cannot make prediction. I am a stream moderator. But you guys can make the predictions. Who do you think is gonna take game 1? M22 Alpha or UAB? We got some M22 Alpha votes in here. I'm doing good, doing good. Now we got a little bit of a commotion here for Tribe. Actually, I'm gonna investigate this while you guys may place your votes. It looks like Tribe is maybe having some roster trouble. I'll be investigating this matter, make sure that we're squared away. Hopefully Tribe can play their match. I'm hoping. But if it looks like they can't, maybe another forfeit, and I will not like that very much. I will hate that. I do not like forfeits, you see. I utterly despise forfeits. In fact, let's bring the studio back here while I'm talking about this. Forfeits can stick it. Forfeits can go into the trash. Forfeits can burn in some sort of fire. In fact, I would roast forfeits at a campfire with s'mores. With flippin' s'mores. Okay, so I'm getting word here about Tribe. Apparently, Okay, so it looks like it's a case of... Okay, I'm gonna confirm something here. I'm gonna see if... So are you... Okay, so Tribe can play, just their captain is a little worried, like feeling a little bit off. Like... Okay, so now... Okay, you got me worried there, Tribe. You got me a little worried, but it's okay. You guys can play as you are now. Whew, dodged a bullet. Okay, so we're about 4 minutes in. Let's talk some more. Okay, I wanted to make sure that everything's lined up. Now, as I was saying, forfeits suck. I do not like them, so I'm very happy the Tribe will be able to play. Now, as a reminder to everybody watching, the round of 16 matches that are not streamed will start at 6 p.m. Eastern, and the teams playing in those matches need to work together to get them sorted, and the results reported in the match reporting channel on the Discord. So make sure you don't forget about that, alright? I'll try my best to remind you all when I can, but I got a solo cast as well, so it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but this is a challenge that I will undertake for the sake of bringing in a great stream for you all. Great entertainment, great matches, the whole 9 yards. It's gonna be awesome. Now it's nearly time for the main show to begin. And I, for one, am excited. Okay. Now remember, folks, it's gonna be M22 Alpha versus UAB first up, and then we're gonna go into the qualifier number 2, and I'm gonna bring the brackets up one more time, to make sure that we're all set up. To make sure that you guys understand what's going on. So as you can see, Eclipse will be playing in the qualifier number 2, quarterfinal number 2, and that will be streamed. And they'll take on the winner of Cavemen. They'll take on the winner of Inferno versus Tribe. And we're already in the lobby here. We're already in the lobby for the main show. That's cool. That is cool. Okay. Curtis, thank you, Naz, for making that possible just before their match. Because Naz is playing alongside his paperboy pals against Cavemen. And Cavemen's is the top team to beat in this tourney. Bar none. Well, one of the top teams, with Alpha Gaming being the top team. Pardon me. Speaking out of turn much? I'm more like speaking the wrong thing. No more fake news from me! Folks in the Discord will know what that means. Now, of course, after that qualifier, that quarterfinal 2, we'll be going into the semifinal matches. Both of them, and then the finals. It's almost time! It's almost time! Oh, it's almost time, folks. I'm so excited. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Oh, send the word to everyone you know. Tell your friends. Tell your families. Tell your pets. Tell your loved ones. The Slips Weekly Tourney, number 38, is going to begin in a couple minutes' time at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now I'm gonna take a moment. Actually, no, we're gonna get right into it at 6 o'clock, as soon as these two teams make it into the lobby. We already got M22 Alpha in here, and oh my goodness, we already got UAB. They're all here. They're all ready to go. This is awesome. I love where this is going. Okay. We can start this at 6 o'clock sharp. You guys want that? I sure as heck want it. Let's see how long. That depends on the teams, of course. How long it takes for them to get ready. Oh man, this is exciting. Okay. I'm cooling down just a bit because we need to because I need to be focused. This will be a best of 3 in the round of 16. I am excited. It is 6 o'clock. It is match time. We're ready to go here. I'm ready to go. It is time. The pre-show is over. Time for the main event of the day. Now we got M22 Alpha in blue. We got UAB in orange. I'm excited. You're excited. We're all excited. It is amazing. It's a beautiful day on the field. I love it. I love the look of it. Alright. So we're about ready to start things off here. And I hope you're about as ready as I am. The teams are talking and talking like they definitely want to get ready. They definitely want to be ready for this. They want to start, and they just need to go ahead. In fact, I'll give him that go ahead. Alright, folks, the players have been given the go-ahead, and yep, players are on the field as we speak. It is exciting time to be a Rocket League fan. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go! Match is underway. We're set and ready to go. Let's get this on. Oh, a great knock away by Orange, and oh, the Diversity's gonna try and keep the pressure. Oh, there's a bit of defensive play right there. Oh, solid defensive work right there. But Orange is on the back foot. They are on the defensive reflex of UAB though. Gonna try and do something about it. Great saving action there. Oh, APOC got bumped away for his trouble. Just a bit of a bump. Just a slight bump. And there we go! Buzz with a great shot on goal. A little bit of help. There we go. Gamma sent it up for him. M22 Alpha takes the goal. They get the lead early on. Near the 4-minute mark, no less. The ball is deep on the ball is considerably deep on Orange right now. Good defensive play. Oh, the pressure's still on UAB. They do not want to be scored on a second time. No, sir. Oh, it's deep, and there we go! Buzz coming in with a second shot on goal, a second goal. Buzz is really, really coming into his own right now. As he takes it in and brings it home. We got a good, the score is right now 2-0, but there's still plenty of game left to play. There we go. You're wondering about that? And a big shout out to one of my fellow teammates in the Slavs team, Ivar, for being so helpful when we need him. Now let's see. Getting some commotion in the Discord about what's going on in at least one of these matches here, but we're gonna get to that when the time comes. First things first, we got this excellent matchup between these two teams. M22 Alpha they're not even on the back foot at all. They are on the winning position right now for game one. As UAB, the team on the actual back foot, trying their best to make something out of this situation. And I will say, they are doing a good job of it. Oh, solid shot from Gamma, and goes into a great goal. That was from halfway downfield, if I'm not mistaken. Well done. There we go. Solid face-off going deep into orange. Reflex. Gonna try and set some, trying to make some defensive play here, and he does. Fuzz is right there, though. Oh man, UAV's gotta lock Fuzz down pronto. They cannot ignore Gamma, and they certainly cannot ignore APOC. Gamma and Fuzz are the two players they gotta watch out for, especially. Oh, a little bit of bumping action. It's a little traffic jam. But in the end, Diversity takes the ball, but oh, solid defensive play by Reflex. 2 shots from each of M22 Alpha, but no deal. Strong defense, very strong. And whoop, the boom bounces off the wall there. No deal that time, but they gotta get more UAV. They need to get more shots in, and they gotta get more shots in on blue. Like a shots in period, and oh, Diversity. Gonna try and set it up, but the setup is denied by an angry Buzz. We're getting approaching the 1 minute mark as Diversity quota gets a great demo. Great demo on Buzz. That was the right guy to hit, but oh, it was just didn't matter. There's APOC was right there to make the side shot with the side of the car, more to the point. A little bit of a bounce to it too. 1 minute, 1 second left on the clock. This is clearly looking to be M22 Alpha's game here. But there's still plenty of the series left to play. Right now, UAV definitely thinking about what to do about Game 2. How are they going to improve upon their play? How are they going to avoid making the mistakes that led to this situation that they're in right now? Ball is deep on orange. Bad place to be. At least for UAB. Hey, I know that rhymed. Shut up. 30 seconds left. Less than that, more to the point, as the ball bounces up the corner. Ball still deep on orange. Reflex moved away in a bad time, but the ball bounced off the crossbar. Lucky him. Diversity quota. Well, Volpeta tried to do something about that ball. Ball's deep on orange. Deep in blue, excuse me. Way deep on blue. Not enough time to get 4 goals. But let's see if they can get like the confidence goal to prepare themselves for the next game. For the next game in this excellent series. It is now 1-0 in favor of M22 Alpha. Whew. Okay, so let's talk about what the heck happened out there. Yeah, let's. UAB, the mistakes they made out there, they need to shore up faster than the eye can blink, because if they lose again, they're done. That's how it goes in a best of 3. No, yeah, as for M22 Alpha, they've been getting shot after shot after shot. Fuzz and APOC, APOC, yeah, I take back what I said. It's Fuzz and APOC who are the players to look out for offensive-wise. Gamma, you gotta look out for them too, but Fuzz and APOC gotta be locked down hard. There we go. Now then, going into Game 2, I'm expecting this to be a much closer game compared to Game 1, since UAB, they now understand what they have to do. At least I hope they understand what they gotta do in order to take care of the M22 Alpha situation. M22 Alpha, they can keep playing the way they've been playing as far as I'm concerned. They did a great job out there. And here we go, folks. It is Game 2! M22 Alpha, a 1 win. They have 1 win to their name. If they win again, they move on to the quarterfinals. But if UAB win, they force a Game 3, and I want a Game 3 for competition's sake. Now we got a little bit of a commotion here concerning N7 Phantoms. I will explain more after this matchup. I'm sure the situation will develop over time. Oh man, great goal right there. Courtesy of Gamma. And M2 Alpha off to a great starting game too. They get a goal almost 30 seconds in. Alright, folks. And now the situation is dire for UAB. The ball is deep on orange. That's not what they want right now. That is absolutely not what they want. They need the ball deep on blue. And this, oh no, bad situation, bad. But Reflex knocks the ball away. Great save against Fuzz. Oh, solid defensive play. But they need plenty of that and offense as well. Ball is deep on blue. This is very good for UAB. They gotta capitalize. They gotta keep the pressure going, and they're trying to do exactly that. K-Pop is at the goal for a brief moment. He sees the opportunity, takes it. Ball is deep on orange now, courtesy of A-Pop. Diversity, though, knocking the ball away, but Fuzzy's right there to knock the ball high into the sky and bump Diversity at the same time. We're seeing more bumps than demos these days. This is interesting to say the least, because even bumps can be detrimental to a team. Gamma, taking control. With a little help from his teammate. Couldn't see who that was. Two minutes and 40 seconds. Well, 2 minutes. Well, we're approaching the 2:30-second mark here. As M22F gets a second goal of the game. There. Oh, ball is bouncing off the wall here, high in the sky, and blue takes control, but here comes Diversity. Great knock away. Rest of UAB and is back. Great pressure, but Buzz is right there to put a stop to that. But the pressure is starting to mount a little. Never mind. Oh wait, no, never mind. Gamma coming in hot. Trying to do something about that ball, misses. Diversity. Oh. The ball gets knocked away from Diversity as he hits the wall and bumps a guy on the side. Oh, there we go. Great pressure coming in as Big-Bug keeps control, but bumps the guy. Bumps the orange dude. I didn't know who that was, but that was a great shot from Diversity, but Gamma was right there to make the save. Here we go. Looks like we're not going to have much of a problem now that... We're not going to have much of a problem with N7 Phantoms. I'll explain more later. We're about to approach the 1 minute mark here. It's 2-zip in favor of M22 Alpha. There's still some time left for UAB to make a play here and get some goals to their name. But they gotta move fast. They gotta play fast. Here we go. The ball is deep on blue. This is where UAB wants it, but oh, a miss from orange there. Bad timing for that. Very bad. All of orange taking control of the situation. 30 seconds left. Still some time left to make a goal. But they need 2 goals now. They need to start off by getting a quick goal right here, right now. This is the chance. This is the chance to do it. Oh no! Great save from Gamma at the wrong time for UAB. 14 seconds left. Oh, here comes Reflex, gonna keep the pressure going. 10 seconds, 9, 8, oh, they don't barely, if they waste too much time, they cannot get 2 goals. And no, they cannot. They cannot. M22 Alpha, with some solid defensive play, takes the win, and they move on to the quarterfinals. Okay, I gotta give it to UAB. They were putting the pressure on M22 Alpha, and they put even more pressure on them late into the game, but that was the kind of pressure that they needed, sorely needed, early on in the series for that matter. They gotta work on their offensive pressure, that much is certain. So shout out to them for playing the game in this whole series. I'm sure we'll be seeing them again in the future. M22 Alpha, they move on to the quarterfinals. A big thanks to them for playing. We're gonna get back to the studio right the heck now. And we're gonna talk about what's been going on with the teams as the situation has mounted. As the tourney has progressed. Now, N7 Phantoms, they are going to be playing their semifinal matchup. We're gonna bring up the brackets here. And yes, the bracket information will be updated as we go along here. Now, as we all know, M22 Alpha won against UAB. They will move on to the quarterfinals, where they will be taking on the winner of Alpha Gaming versus XVB. Now, we also got Bad Players Reboot, N7 Phantoms versus Titan Esports. We talked about that a little bit ago. Ignition Esports versus Dragons. Inferno versus Tribe. Cavemen versus Paper Boys. Now let's take a look at what's going on here. Okay, so refresh, and here we go, folks. We got confirmation. A big thanks to IFA for keeping things going. Inferno. Okay, so we got M22 Alpha. They're on the wrong slot. They should be on the bottom, but they will move on to take on the winner of Alpha Gaming versus XVB. And Inferno and Eclipse will be playing up next in the quarterfinal matchup. It is a Slips classic, if I may say so. These two teams have played each other before in the days of Slips past. They are both former champions in the tourney scene, and I want to see them bring in a 3-game clinic. You hearing me? Bring it to game 3. Close matches all the way through. I don't know who's gonna win, and I gotta make sure that that prediction from before is taken care of. Okay, so a big thank you. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be exciting. This is a match to watch out for. Inferno versus Eclipse. Who do you guys think will take the series? Inferno or Eclipse? Because these are two close teams. They are very strong. And they have plenty of history in the Slip scene overall. In fact, we're gonna go right into the tail of the tape for these two teams. We're gonna talk about them in more detail. Let's bring it on. Now here we have Gator, Perma, and Burst of Inferno, and they're gonna want to. And if this roster is correct, they'll be taking on Soul Links versus. They're gonna take on Soul Links, Jacobs, and Fruit. They are all grand champions, whether it be 3s or 2s. So they are very even in that regard. Very, very even, Steven. But when you disregard MMR and ranks, I don't know. These two teams are neck and neck as far as I am concerned. Okay, guys, who do you think is going to take it before I make that prediction bold? Eclipse or Inferno? Let's see, let me take a look at the chat first while I'm... What's this? I'm not hearing any sort of, like, god damn, we got a lot of love in the chat for M22 Alpha, or M22 in general. I saw that. That's amazing, but Okay, we got some love for Eclipse from James. I'm gonna make that poll right now. And because I'm casting solo and I can only do so much, I'm gonna make this poll exactly thus. Who will win? Who will win the series? Who will win the series, Inferno or Eclipse? Prediction poll is on! No bias, says Fruit. I'm Eclipse. Okay, so the poll is up. Let's see who's voting for who here. Come on, bring in your channel points. I'm sure you guys got plenty. A lot of channel points for Eclipse. Come on, who's gonna bring some Inferno love here? Come on. Both teams are former tourney champions. They've got pedigree, they got experience. Let's bring some votes in for both teams. I want to see an interesting vote. Alright, we're gonna bring that match to you very soon. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I'll be making sure to bring the lobby to you guys personally. Be making the lobby for these folks so that they can come in and we can bring in the excellence. Honestly, it's gonna be a great match all around. I know I said it before, but it bears repeating. Alright. Alright, lobby has been made. I'm gonna get word to the two teams. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm in a little... okay, I'm gonna make sure that this is the correct field. I'm gonna make sure to bring in the correct field. Let's just say the last thing I want is for this field to have have bad weather. Alright. We're getting word from the Dragons. Yep, the Dragons have lost their match. I repeat, the Dragons have lost. I'm gonna get word to Inferno and to these. Okay, so. Uh-oh. Alright, we're in the lobby right now. We're already getting players in. This is awesome. Okay, so we got Inferno already in. We're just waiting on Eclipse. They don't want to wait. They do not want to wait any longer than they have to. So let's bring you guys into the lobby. There we go. Oh man, this is exciting. We're just about ready to go here. Inferno versus Eclipse. Slips Classic in the quarterfinals. Oh. Oh man. Honestly, I think it's gonna be like now that I think about it, it's gonna like be like down to the wire, but I think Inferno might actually take it. Down, we're talking like overtime, game 5. Thank you for the show of support, guys. I'm doing this solo. I'm getting help from the staff team, but I'm casting solo and taking care of them. Taking care of all those behind the scenes stuff with the scenes, making sure you guys get accurate information as soon as I can provide it. I want to bring in the best matches, the best commentary, the best everything in this stream. Because you all deserve the best. Still nothing about... Let's see. Gonna get a little checkup on the 2 teams before we begin. Because I can confirm everyone's in. Here we go. We're about ready. Teams are coming in. Score it. Okay, we got that. We got everything ready to go. Come on. There we go. That's it. It's time for Slips Classic. It is Inferno in blue, Eclipse in orange. 2 of the best teams, 2 of the best champion teams in Slips history coming together to bring you a great quarterfinal matchup. They got multiple turning wins to their name. In fact, I'm gonna take a look. We got some double action here. Great save action here. I'm gonna take a look at the history as this match proceeds, because between these 2 teams, who has the most tourney wins? Let's see. We've got Inferno. They have 5 wins, 5 tourney wins, and Eclipse has 4. They are down by 1. They are down by 1. So Eclipse, they want to tie this up. They want to tie this whole tourney win rivalry up, and then some. And I am like, yes, do it. I want to see that. Woo, this is great. Okay, let's bring it on home. And Naz is back. Naz is back from his match. Okay, so that means Paperboys have finished their match. I don't know who won or lost. I got this match to cast. I'm gonna look at that later. Let's bring the action on home, boys. And let's take a look at the prediction while we're talking. And it is neck and neck on the prediction side. Let me take a look here. It's at 49% for Inferno, 51% for Eclipse. Wow! I'm gonna take a look at that after this series. We got a lot of channel points riding on this series here. And okay, we got Gator coming in hot. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jacob's like, no dear fruit. Knocking the ball clean away from Burma. Great save. Aerial save. Close range, but at that, like shotgun range against the shooter. Oh, Gator coming in with a great shot, but bounced off the side there. Now Perma. You don't normally see Perma. You don't normally see Perma and Burst on the Inferno side. So this is their first time on the stream, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome to Slips. Welcome to the stream. Look, you're playing well so far. Both teams are doing a great job on the defensive side, and bounces off the crossbar. Perma, angry over that shot, destroys Jacobs with a demo out of sheer frustration. Perma getting another shot in, but this time it gets bumped away. Bumped away by Jacobs by the looks of it. Gator with a great demo against PSYONIX. Fruit coming in with a... Looked like to be a setup, but Gator was right there to knock it away. Deny on that set. Jacobs trying to do something. Knocking the ball is deep on orange. This is not where Eclipse wants to be right now. Yes, sir. This is exciting. I love it. This is just a best of 3, and here we go. Burst. One of the subs coming in for Inferno, getting the first goal of the series with a little help from Gator with an excellent setup. What a finish with the dragon goal explosion. Roar, as they say. Roar! Alright, it's 2-10, 2-9. We're going into the late game here in game 1. Inferno got 1 goal, but that may be all that is needed. These teams are so good that all it takes is 1 goal to settle who will win or lose, as far as I'm concerned. But we'll see if that changes, as Perma gets a great offensive pressure going. Oh, buddy, home. Oh, poor Jacobs. Let's take a look. Jacob's trying to be the hero and almost succeeds. He gets into position at just the right moment, but Perma, he just bounces it back in with what is essentially a double touch. With poor Jacob serving as the wall. Wow, that had to hurt. That had to hurt. In all seriousness, Jacobs was probably upset about that whole deal. He was in position too. Like, that was a clutch maneuver on Jacobs' part. But Perma, he was in position as well. And we got some offensive play. Burst with a great shot, but bounces off the crossbar. The side of the goal, more to the point. More like the corner, I think. Gata eyeing that ball as PSYONIX sets it up. Oh, great offensive pressure from Gata. Keeping things going. And Burst coming in with goal number 3. That's 3. 3, tres. However you say it in the language of your choosing, that is the 3rd goal for Inferno. We go from a 1-goal deficit to 3. Eclipse showing the cracks in their armor. In the worst possible moment late in the game. They are definitely thinking about game 2. But right now, Gata with a great save on defense. Root, gets bumped by Burst. Aerial interrupt as Soul comes in with a great shot on goal. PSYONIX, good setup of, Burst was just there a bit late. He tried to stop the setup, but he was just too late with the bump. Alright, here we go, it's 3-1. Eclipse is the kind of team that is skilled enough to get enough goals to tie this up lickety-split, but Inferno has the skills needed to deny them that. Jacobs with a great demo, looking to set something up here. Ball is deep on orange though, but there's two of Eclipse right there to knock it back into blue. Jacobs with a great demo against Perma. He's been destroying people as of late. That's good. The clock is winding down. They need more than demos. They need goals. Soul gonna try to bounce the ball away. Burst. No, not Burst, but someone tried to interrupt that, but didn't quite do a good job of it. Couldn't see who it was. Perma with a great save. Inferno needs those defensive plays to keep the lead going, and the clock is winding down on this series. On this game, excuse me. This is game 1 of a best of 3. Yep, looks like Eclipse is not going to get 2 goals in time. That's alright. There's still plenty of series left to play as Inferno take game 1. Woo, this is exciting. I expected excitement from these two teams, and they have delivered beautifully. Now, what does Eclipse have to do against the strong defensive team and offensive team in Inferno in order to get a win off? Your guess is as good as mine. We're looking at expert Rocket League action here. Expert level Rocket League play. Oh, hang on. Hang on. We might be getting a certain somebody into the studio soon. Let's just say he's hungry for some casting action.
Octopus?
It is a croctopus. It is.
It's me. It is I. We won't waste time this series getting my cam all up to shape, but I'm ready to cast some Rocket League, I guess.
Absolutely.
After we fall into the brutish Cavemen, how dare they take out 2 staff members?
Brutus, well, as Brutus as they might be, they're also one of the top teams.
I need an invite to the lobby though, very quickly.
We'll get that one to you in just a moment. I'm just taking care of business, making sure we're all set and ready to go here as we get Game 2 in action. And I will be getting you that invite. Just a moment, folks.
Don't look on your Steam list. Just hit right trigger.
There it is.
Hit back. That's Felly. Wait, what? What? How did that work? Okay.
Yeah, I clicked you.
Right.
I clicked you, man. Alright.
It didn't show up on the screen for me.
Alright. So, Clark, you seeing the match?
Give me about 3 seconds here. 2, 1, and I am in. Let's get straight into this Rocket League action. We've got Inferno up by 1 game. Eclipse fighting to come back in game 2 of this series. Fruit now able to touch it out to SoulLinx. SoulLinx and Jacobs going down on a play. Possible score here. Burst able to get there in time. Sends it away to the far side corner and now into the middle looking for a teammate. Gator throws the ball away up to Fruit, who also throws the ball away. And it just looks like a little bit of a ping pong going on. Everybody trying to get some boost. Possible rule 1 on the sidewall is going to fall apart. Burst pops one up high on the net. Makes it a double commit. Forces it to be awkward. No shot coming in from Inferno there. Inferno coming in with 2 subs today. Seems to be working out for him. Eclipse definitely not a slouch of a team. Fruit with a good save there just to kind of add to what I was saying. But definitely not a slouch of a team and able to take away game 1 with 2 subs so far. Burst and Perma also being the lone scorers in that game. I know some of you called me giving Gator some crap in chat about it a little earlier. See what Eclipse can do to try and bring back game 2. Jacobs puts one towards the middle. SoulLinx now looking for a shot. Good 50 there. Fruit last one back. Does get a good catch, but a 50 from Gator is going to send it into the orange zone. Now Jacobs and SoulLinx fighting on the near post. Fruit sends it away. Perma there to catch it and sends it back into the orange half. Can he find Burst in the middle? SoulLinx on the backboard to get a good clear there. Gator pinches it back in on the back wall. Jacobs, good defense there. Burst now gets to take his time. Doesn't get the pop that he wants. Fruit able to clear it away. Perma into the left side corner off the back wall. Is going to get a second touch here. Burst is able to doink it, and that is on net, and that's going to be the first goal here of game 2. A little less than half of the game played. Took a long time to open the scoring, but here it is. The bump on Burst just doing absolutely nothing. SoulLinx definitely a little upset about that. Burst car did little more than jiggle, able to get the doink onto net. Rolls it straight in for goal number 1. Now another opportunity from Burst. Jacobs there does get to send it away. Now plenty of time in the corner. Not a lot of boost. Does get a solid 50. Sends it back towards the blue half. Gator up. Sees Burst across the field. Sees the net, but puts it wide right. SoulLinx able to get a free touch out to Jacobs. Gator should be able to beat this one there. Gets credited with the save. Now Gator into the right side corner. Perma looking for the shot now. Gator actually looking for the double touch there. So Perma comes in after. Orange team Eclipse able to send it away. And now Burst with an opportunity on net. Will be wide left. Can't catch up to it. Not enough boost. Not enough speed. Perma into the center for Gator. Gator finds the demo. And it does look like Burst is going to continue his rotation out instead of cutting quick. Not sure if he would have been able to get back in time. Now Burst out over the middle. Gator down off the backboard. Perma demo not able to take the shot. A little bit dangerous here. Burst able to get a touch to the outside. SoulLinx not able to get the ball back into the blue half. Now Gator up off the back wall. Should be coming back down to him. Fruit says no. Intercepts that one. Perma off the backboard as well. Looking for the demo. Can't find it on SoulLinx, and SoulLinx able to make the save. Gator does get a shot on net. Looked like no one was there. Fruit comes in out of nowhere off the backboard. What a save there. And now Perma and Gator trying to make another play happen. Good 50 from SoulLinx. Does keep the ball a little awkward for everybody, but not quite out of danger yet. Burst pops one up for Perma. Does get a bump as well. Gives him a little bit of space, but now SoulLinx. A little bit of a rough touch there. Leaves it for Gator, and now Perma not able to read that one to put it on net. Burst looking for a teammate in the center. The fake. 72 boost, so you wonder if it's calculated there. Gator now going to have to retreat back. Perma, last one back. Musty flick. Doesn't really get good flick speed on it, but does get it down to a teammate. A little bit of an errant shot there. Ball lobbed towards the center of the field. Burst able to clear it away. Perma looking for the redirect. Not going to be able to put it on net. Burst off the sidewall and into the corner. Double commit from Eclipse. Could be the goal opportunity for Perma. Perma puts it off the side. No one's going to be there for the follow-up. And Jacobs, instead of taking his time, just sends the ball away. Eclipse and Inferno both not really doing a great job of recognizing when they have a lot of time and can set things up. Definitely are doing it, just not as much as they could be. This game does get very fast-paced in the higher levels of Rocket League, and these are 2 very good teams. So sometimes that speed just becomes subconscious. You just forget that you can take your time sometimes at speeds like this. Now, into the middle for SoulLinx. Will they be able to get the 0-second goal to force the OT in game 2? No! Perma kills it. Inferno move on to the semifinals, where they will be taking on the winner of, I believe, Cavemen and Ignition. Could be wrong on that. GJ, you can correct me if I am wrong. But yeah, really good play from Inferno. Eclipse definitely in that game the whole way. Really good plays from SolLinks. Definitely the fastest player on the field for Eclipse. But Fruit, man, Fruit was playing some really solid defense. Only credited with 2 saves here in game 2. Had a couple in game 1 as well. But the really good backboard reads, good midfield defense. SolLinks really good in the midfield as well. But Burst just definitely the fastest player on Inferno for this one, which is weird. Normally we're talking about how fast Gator is. But 5 shots on net, does end up getting 1 on net. Only 2 shots for the other 2 members of Inferno. 7 shots, 1 goal. Only 3 shots for Eclipse. They were able to make it happen, and Inferno will move on to the semifinals. So let's get going into the next matchup. What do we got, GJ? What's coming for the semifinals?
Okay, well, first of all, since Cork wasn't here when I said this the first time, I will reiterate. Inferno and Eclipse have multiple tourney wins to their name, but between the 2 of them, Eclipse, Eclipse had the most, if I'm not mistaken. In fact,
how many tourney wins does Eclipse have? Do you know off the top of your head?
Let's see. Inferno has 5 wins. Eclipse has 4.
I was about to say, I think Eclipse only has 4. I do believe Inferno has more.
So Inferno, they have a chance. They have a chance to extend their lead. Of course, they could potentially have to deal with Cavemen. In fact, let's take a look at the bracket. Let's see what the heck is going on in the current situation. And here we go, folks. And as you can all plainly see, Inferno, they are moving on to the semifinals, but they need to be in the bottom spot. I'm not sure why they're on the top. But Cavemen and Ignition, you do have it right. They are playing against one another. We also have Alpha Gaming versus M22 Alpha. And the bad players, they are waiting on the winner of N7 Phantoms and Titans Esports in order to play their semifinal match. It took N7 Phantoms and Titans a little bit to get their match going because N7 Phantoms, they thought that they would not be able to play. But their players were able to come in the nick of time. So we were able to let them play, albeit a little bit late. Better than a forfeit, as far as I'm concerned. You know me from earlier, I hate forfeits. I want to roast forfeits under a warm fire with s'mores. I love me my s'mores.
Well, it is too bad that we don't have any action to bring you into right away.
Not right
but
away,
we can go ahead and take a look at the Inferno and Cavemen game, most likely. Cavemen definitely favorite in that series of the quarterfinals. I do not believe Inferno actually played Cavemen last week. That's correct, right? Because Inferno fell to M22 Esports.
I think so. We're gonna get the, once we get more information on who's playing against who, we will inform you, right the heck away. Now, man,
it is a pretty safe prediction, in my opinion, to make that Inferno Cavemen prediction. Obviously, anything can always happen in Rocket League, but
yes. Looking
at the Inferno Cavemen matchup, I think Inferno could have a tough time with the subs coming in. It's Gator said in chat that's his first time ever playing with Perma. These Cavemen players have been playing together for a little bit at least, and they looked really good last week, enough to jump straight to the top of the power rankings, which we can go ahead and take a look at.
Inferno. We did take a look at the power rankings a little bit, but your expertise will be greatly appreciated. Here we go. That should be the correct one. I should go. I checked. I put that in myself.
Yeah, so Cavemen here getting plenty of votes, beating Inferno out of the number 1 spot by 11 points. Inferno barely holding on to that number 2 spot. Most likely thanks to the Sonic Monkeys going through a very severe roster change right after the end of the tournament. Cavemen definitely look like the strongest team in Slips. I'm going to predict Cavemen taking this series 2-0. A, because of how strong they looked last weekend, and B, because of the subs that Inferno are going through right now. Gator and Burst do have some experience playing together, but I do believe Perma is a little bit newer. And it forced Gator to play a little slower, and we'll have to see if that's a positive or a negative for this team. Burst, kind of the offensive nutcase for Inferno this time, and without without Jordan and Neb on the field playing those positional roles, maybe Gator will be forced into a little bit more of a positional and rotational style of gameplay. Sonic Monkeys, of course, not finalizing this week. M22 Esports, did they finalize this week? Are they on the bottom side of the bracket?
M22 Alpha finalized. I did say this earlier on when you were playing. M22 as an organization is going through some reconstruction right now. Teams like, for example, M22 Comets are pretty much out the door, but M22 Alpha is sticking around as we speak. In fact, M22.
Right.
In fact, I'm looking at the bracket right now. I do believe that M22 Alpha. They're in the quarterfinals right now, playing against, oh dear, Alpha Gaming. Oh, my heart goes out to them, because Alpha Gaming is the top team, and bit of a background for you guys watching at home, in case you just joined us. Alpha Gaming is a combination of the Doggers and Off-Brand NRG. Those two teams merged together to form this Voltron of a top team, Alpha Gaming.
Yeah, I do not believe that they are the top team, though, because then they would have been seeded number 1. Cavemen should be the top team. In the bottom side of the bracket, they're probably the top team.
I got their MMRs mixed up. My fault.
No, it's okay.
They feel like one of the top teams, though, like MMR-wise and rank-wise, because they got the Doggers, the strong. They got the players from the Doggers, the strong underdog team that they don't know quit if they hit them in the head, and of course they got Off-Brand NRG's players who are also pretty strong, but we haven't quite seen them play together. That's the thing. We haven't seen them play together. But then again, if Alpha Gaming keeps up their current pace, their current performance, we may see them in the power rankings. As for Eclipse, I wish we saw Eclipse in the power rankings because of their pedigree, but that's not up to me. That's up to the power rankings committee.
Well, I will say that Eclipse definitely put on a good show, even with the subs coming in for Inferno, losing game 2 by, I believe, 2 goals. Was that correct? Or did they lose by 3?
I'm trying to recall off the top of my head.
It's okay. It's either 2 or 3 goals, and then the second game only going down 1-0. Very defensive-heavy game, that one. Only 3 shots for one team, 7 for the other. Normally, we're used to seeing between 12 and 15 shots for both teams whenever you get up to that sort of level. So very defensively heavy game. However, Eclipse has, in my opinion at least, shown themselves probably more deserving of the number 9 and 10 spot than the Doggers and Shady Shoals at the very least. I want to see how M22 Alpha play today. We've got to see how N7 Phantoms play, and if their super subs from last week are becoming a permanent fixture on the team, because that would also shake up the power rankings a lot. We could see N7 Phantoms move up as high as number 3 on the power rankings this week. But, so it does look like, so we do have a question in chat about why Eclipse isn't there, and that's because they're new. They haven't played yet. So that they came in after we were discussing power rankings.
Yeah.
They're an older team, but it's been very long since those players have played together. They were the old Sonic Monkeys. You could honestly, realistically, have put them at the number 3 spot. You could think of Eclipse as a Sonic Monkeys. I'm pretty sure that was the roster that played Sonic Monkeys the weekend that they won the tournament, correct?
I think,
I believe it was Jagup, Solinx. It was Jagup, Solinx, and MRK.
Yeah, and
right?
Also we have...
Yeah, so it was MR instead of Fruit. Yeah, so yeah, basically, you can just, whenever you're seeing Sonic Monkeys on the power rankings here, probably just think Eclipse right now. They're pretty solid. We've got some word coming in that M22 has apparently cheated.
What?
And yeah, in the chat, we've got an accusation that M22 has cheated. I will say, probably call this out in the Discord. The Twitch chat usually isn't the place for this, but we will definitely take a look. We take all accusations of cheating seriously and any sort of deception seriously. So we absolutely will take a look into it. But we'll have to figure out exactly what happened here. But for now, let's take a look at the bracket and the journey that some teams have taken to get here.
All right. Now, for all we know, that cheating accusation could have been just like a friendly trolling. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have, right now, as of now, that M22 Alpha moves on to the semifinals after beating Alpha Gaming. And now, if this is not a case of cheating, then it could very well be a big ol' upset, MMR-wise. And rank-wise, for that matter. Now, I'm gonna look at the chat. I'm looking at the Discord right now. I'm gonna try and see if we can learn more about the accusation.
Yep, we will handle this in Discord. That's why, Zane, I understand that you love the drama. Please just stop talking in the Twitch chat. Stop it. Just take it to the Discord.
You're young.
This is not the place. GJ, let's go ahead and get some music in the background for these guys as well. It's getting a little silent in here. Yeah, we're stuck in a really odd spot where we're waiting for some semifinals to be.
That is the. I know we got the awesomeness that is the Rocket League soundtrack playing right now. I think I'll make sure that's playing. There we go. Like, we got that up and running. I'll bump it up just a little bit so you guys can hear it a little bit more. I don't want to bump it up too hard though. But apparently, it looks like M22 Alpha is being actively accused of Let's see. It looks like M22 Alpha is being accused of bringing in a Smurf. Let's see if this is. Thankfully, we got Croc here to investigate this. He is very good at detecting who is using a Smurf. He knows what to look out for, so we will have this situation rectified shortly. Now, in the meantime, let's talk a little bit right now. I know we don't have the camera situation set up quite yet for Cork. I know pretty soon we will, so that you can see his beautiful, handsome face. But in the meantime, you guys are gonna be seeing my face. Well, it's not ugly. Anyways. We'll get you more information on the bracket as it comes up. I want to see us play. I want to see a semi-final match very soon. Some of these teams are taking their sweet time to report their results, get their matches done. But other than that, we'll get things sorted out soon. How y'all doing? I hope you all have been enjoying this excellent tourney. I, for one, have been enjoying every moment of it. It has been a wonderful tourney. We had a great pre-show league matchup between the Shreks and Power Gaming. Shreks took it 3-1 in the best of 5. But that one win from Power Gaming did got me a little worried. Just got me a little bit worried. But my Shreks, they took it in. They took it. They took it for us. Looks like from my perspective, it doesn't look like this person from M22 Alpha is an alt, because when I'm looking at their tracker history, it's not the graph is not a straight line.
It's okay, GJ. You don't have to explain to them what's going on. We should keep all investigations behind closed doors.
Sorry about that.
But just take note that we do investigate every single accusation seriously, even if it sounds outlandish and wild. But the only reason that there's nothing going on right now is because we still do not have a semifinal match. If there was a semifinal match ready to be played right now, we would not be holding up. Yeah, we would not be holding up the stream for you guys.
Yeah, we're just waiting on the teams to get their matches done so that we can continue on. Don't worry, we'll get the camera up for Quark as soon as we're able. Yeah, I do agree. I don't think M22 Alpha would cheat. They're way too skilled to cheat.
It's less about them being too skilled to cheat and more like a team that's been here for 2.5 months. So this seems a little fishy,
Exactly,
but like
yeah.
I said, we investigate everything, so it's no big deal. GJ, why don't you pull up the power rankings and tell everybody what you agree and disagree with from the committee power rankings, because GJ actually does not participate in the voting of power rankings, so you guys will get a very different view whenever GJ gives you guys his own power rankings.
Yeah, I'm not in the power ranking committee. I usually leave that to the Rocket League expert. But if they want, let's see what you guys think of my take on it. Now, Cavemen, I can see why they're at the top. They're one of the best teams out there at this moment in time. So that is a fair spot to put them. Inferno, I can see why they're up at the top. They've been playing relatively well ever since the power rankings started. Now, Sonic Monkeys, at the moment, Sonic Monkeys are in a good spot as well. And as for now, we do see that bad players at M22 Esports, they kind of switched places. And I can definitely see why, given past performance, M22 Esports definitely did a great job. Like, they definitely earned the bump up. Bad players, if I recall from last week, didn't quite do as well as we normally expect them to. Now, again, with the M22 reconstruction, we're not going to be seeing M22 Esports again for some time with the pay release. So they may be leaving I'm expecting them to be removed from the power ranking. We'll see. Now, N7 Phantoms, Northern Shield, I don't know if N7 Phantoms, they're pretty much staying in their spot from before. That pretty much makes sense. They have been doing well. They did win their around of 16 match earlier, so you can see why they're on the power rankings in the first place. Northern Shield going down in the points. I can see why. I'm trying to remember the match result. How far did they get in last? How far did they come in the previous tourney? I'm trying to remember. I think they didn't go. Obviously, they didn't go far enough to get points on, or to actually get upwards. You know. And looks like Northern. Hey, Mogul. Good to see you. Looks like they're doing tryouts right now for a new main. That's why you're not seeing them this time in the tourney. I see why. Yeah, M22 Esports, they are finishing up school, and they've had finals and school stuff to attend to today. That's fair. We may see them again who knows, we might see them again next week. That'd be pretty cool. I would be looking forward to that. M22 Alpha, based on their current performance, I think they're gonna go up. I think they're gonna go a couple spots up the board in the power rankings. How far up? Yeah, this is Northern Shield going through some changes, so taking a break. Last week was for fun, so we'll be out for a week or two, but we'll be seeing Northern Shield again in a couple weeks' time. That's good to hear. Now the Doggers, this is the last time we're gonna be seeing the Doggers on the power rankings. It is a sad day. It's sad. It makes me sad. I like the Doggers. They were a mainstay in Slips, but at least the players are sticking around. Yeah, Alpha Gaming, they put on a good show. That's from what I can tell. That's definitely a tough team to beat. Now, honestly, this whole power rankings deal checks out for me. I agree with this. I honestly agree with this. This all makes sense to me based on what I remember from these teams. Shady Souls used to be Imperium, the team that broke Eclipse's streak, tourney win streak from a long time ago. They haven't seen them a whole lot lately, so I can understand their position at the bottom. Well, let's see. Let's see what happened to the bracket. Still no update on the bracket quite yet. In fact, I will show it to you right now, actually. As we all know, M22 Alpha is in the semifinals along with Inferno, but we don't have opponents for them yet. Now, hang on, I'm getting a little bit of commotion in the Discord here. Alright, so Ivar is gonna check out to take care of his meeting. Shoutouts to Ivar for helping out behind the scenes. You've been great. We got this, my man. We got this. Now, let's see. I'm just keeping an eye on what's going on here. Any matches to report? Okay, so. Hang on. We've got word. We have confirmation. Caveman and Ignition have played their match. And the winner of that match is Cavemen! That's right, Inferno will be taking on the top team in the seeding in the semi-final matchup. In fact, I will refresh this bracket right now to prove that to you all. And there we go! There we go, we got him! So Cavemen and Inferno will be up first in the semi-finals. Big thank you to everybody for your patience. Some of these teams taking their sweet time to play their matches. I think a few of them went to Game 3. Which is fine, because I love me some Game 3s. I love me some 3-game series. I love it when a series goes to the final game. Now let me take
TJ, go ahead, and if you would like to, you can go ahead and start that matchup. I have to do a little bit more investigating here on this claim, or you can wait. It'll take me about 7 minutes to wrap everything up.
All right. Now let's talk a little bit what happened. Apparently, Ignition Esports got a win off of Caveman. That is impressive. Shoutouts to them for getting a win off the top team in the seeding. But in the end, Caveman did win, so they will be taking on Inferno. Our match lobby maker's gonna get this settled, get this ready to go here, while Croc here is doing his thing, being super awesome and investigating some stuff. You know, usual. Taking care of business, making sure everything is squared away and we don't have any major surprises and terrible forfeits, and, well, you know how it is. Alright. Now we'll be going into the semi-final matchup. It's the first of the 2 semi-finals, and and as we all know, it shall be Cavemen versus Inferno. And yes, folks, that is in fact Captain Caveman! Without the sun. I wanted to do that. It was very spur of the moment. And hang on. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of some lobby trouble here, but no worries. Our lobby maker is on the case. We'll get this match going as soon as possible. Let's talk a little bit about Caveman. Let's talk about Inferno. In fact, let's bring up the tail of the tape right now so we can investigate what's going on with these 2 excellent teams. As soon as we can bring this in, and here we go. But yes, OBS, I did click the button. Alright, we got Ethan, Sir Knight, and Alex coming in for Cavemen. Ethan, by the way, is cryptic. Ethan is cryptic, so we got 2, count them, 2 old Slips veterans playing for Cavemen. In Sir Knight and Cryptic. And of course, Alex, kind of sort of new to, well, somewhat new, but we've seen him play before. And we got almost everybody, we got people in here. We got Cryptic, we got Sir Knight, we got Vivid. Alex is Vivid, by the way. So that's all of Cavemen in on this action. So we just need Inferno to come on down. We got Gata, we got Perma, and we got Burst. That logo does not lie. Cryptic is is a freaking supersonic legend. That's the first supersonic legend we are seeing in this tournament. Good luck.
That is just so everybody is aware. That is not the first supersonic legend we're seeing in the tournament.
Like on screen, mind you.
Yeah, Gator's a supersonic legend, and ones, mind you. But we've had plenty of supersonic legends come and go in the tournaments in the past as well.
Yes.
And it's very possible that I'm pretty sure players on Eclipse are also supersonic legends.
Mind you, we go.
So I just don't want them to lose their pedigree because of a mistake we made.
I was talking about 3s ranks here, not 1s.
Yeah, but they may. I'm talking about Eclipse may be supersonic in 3s.
They might.
I'm pretty sure they have a supersonic
listed. I wouldn't be surprised if they went up to supersonic legend just before the tourney, and as in after I updated everyone's team ratings and ranks that one night. That happens. I swear, something like that happens every time. Every time. Now. Tournament's like, can we scream an Inferno to join? And I'm about ready to do that because we want to bring these folks in. That's it. We gotta bring these people in. It's gonna be awesome. Now we're gonna bring my OK mug in while we try and get these two teams into the same field at the same time. Do a little investigative work of my own here. Hello, they're in. Hey, they're in. Excellent, excellent. Alright. Now, with that out of the way, let's get the ball rolling here. We got Cavemen, we got Inferno. We're about ready to start. This is gonna be exciting. We gotta get to the field right now because they do not want to wait any longer. Holy moly. I love this. I love this scene. I love Slips. I love how these teams are like so impatient to play. It's amazing. So here we go as Inferno takes care of his business, doing his thing, doing it better than any other Cloctopus can. I'm gonna be bringing in the casting, and of course the lovely overlay, which will be shown to you in 3, 2, 1. Let's jam and wait a moment. There we go. Now let's jam. Now, Cavemen and Inferno, two strong teams. One stronger than the other stat-wise, but we'll see what happens. Ball is deep on orange side. Inferno wants that ball gone. Deep on blue, more to the but there we go. And wait a minute! Taking advantage of a surprising open net. Burst! Coming in with a burst! Great shot on goal. Great goal. Open net situation. That was rare to see for Cavemen. At least in my eyes, we should be expecting them to not leave the net open. That was some bad positioning on their part. And Cryptic making amends for that on his team's behalf with a little bit of help from Vivid/Alex. I'm gonna call him Vivid from now on. I'll be consistent about it, I swear. Great shot from Cryptic to tie it up. Now, in all this excitement, I did not make the prediction. In fact, I will set that prediction up right now. Who will win this series? Will it be Cavemen, or will it be Inferno? I will make that for you all as the match continues. Honestly, it's gonna come down to Game 3 for me, but I think it's gonna be Cavemen. They will be tested by Inferno. Make no mistake about it. And what a demo of Cryptic. And the Gator. The prediction poll is up. Cast your votes now. Let's bring in some of those channel points. Let's see who's voting for who. We got a lot of love here for Cavemen. Who's gonna vote for Inferno? Come on, let's make this interesting. As Gator brings in the bacon. A little help from Burma. The Burma Gator shot. There we go. That is some good home cooking bacon. Delicious. Boy, hot. And that's enough of that. 2-1 in favor of Inferno. I better see some votes for that team. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, this is interesting. Pressure is on Orange. Cryptic with a great aerial. Very high shot. And there was a defender right there to knock it away. Gator chasing after that ball, and Cryptic. Got defenders on the goal. Great save from Perma against Vivid's shot. First, try to set something up here. Oh, a little bit of a touch. Interrupt touch. Gator with a great defense. Great defense. Vivid. Gonna try and position himself. But the setup was basically ruined. Good defense from Cryptic though. First with a nice shot. Now, Vivid loses the ball to it looked like Perma. Burst coming in off the corner though. Cryptic and Vivid, they make the play. Like they do a play, but they bump into each other, which, as far as I'm concerned, messed it up. A bit of a miscommunication. Vivid though coming in with a great save to make amends for that. Perma though, Perma being Perma, getting a great solo shot when there was nobody home. Let's take a closer look. Cryptic tried to knock the ball away. Perma was right there, and oh, Zernite was the defender. There was somebody home, but he missed. He was off to the right. Looks like looks like teams have agreed to a new server. And Zernite's like, I'm lagging everywhere. And like, latency is fine right now, but if both teams are in agreement, we will have a new server, new lobby made up for game 2. Okay, so we're going back into the game. We're past the 2-minute mark. First, getting some turbo, while Perma leading the charge to blue. Zernite though, right there. Possible latency and all. Perma keeping the pressure going. First, getting some turbo. Just a little bit of turbo here and there. Perma is gonna get some turbo as well. He's running out Fumes. Oh! Fumes was all that was needed. A bump from Zernite. The bump turns into a great defensive play. Oh! Ball goes loose. First, trying to take control. Loses control. Great defense from Gata though. They do not want to lose their lead. We're approaching the 1-minute mark. This is just game 1, by the way. First coming in with a great goal! Great defense, but Vivid just says no deal to that defense whatsoever. Let's take a closer look. Vivid makes a shot. Burst tries to get it, misses it. Unfortunately, Perma tried to stop it, but it was basically an own goal. Perma feeling very bad about that situation. Looking to make amends. He gets bumped during the face-off. Vivid gonna try and keep the ball away from blue. Make sure that they do not get scored on at this moment. And a double demo from Perma. Very destructive. An open net situation is not capitalized, but it doesn't even matter. Perma coming in with a great goal. Oh, Burst with a setup. Gata 2. It was a team effort right there. They were trying to take advantage of the open net situation, but the crossbar bouncing did not help matters much. So they had to play it by ear. With some great teamwork action. Well done. Let me take a look at the chat here. I want to see what's going on. And we're getting some. Yeah, we got some gold there. We got some love in the. Yeah, we got some love in the chat for Cryptic. That's for sure. We got love in the chat for both teams. Now, still no word from old Croc about that investigation. And hang on, I'm getting as we get a goal here that I completely missed as I was looking as I was looking for wow. As I was looking at the Discord, it just surprised me, guys. Come on. Okay, 23 seconds on the clock. I was looking at the chat and at the Discord, but that's a bad time to do it. We'll look at the game, I swear. 15 seconds in, it's 3-4. The game is pretty dang close. If Cavemen gets a goal now, they'll tie it up, and we may see the first overtime of this specific tourney. We've seen plenty of overtimes before, and I love them. I love them, I love them, I love them. Oh, and no overtime this time, folks. Inferno takes game 1 against the top-seeded team. And it looks like, and I'm getting word here on, wait a minute. Okay, so we're going to take a closer look at this matchup here as soon as Inferno versus Cave. Oh, no. There we go. Gotta make sure the order of things is right. Now, it was close down. It was pretty close near the end. Everybody but Zernite got shots on goal. Contribute that to the lag situation, perhaps. Well, at any rate, let's talk a little bit more about the scorings here, the stats and everything. 5 shots, 3 shots, 2 shots, lots of shots. Everybody got at least 1 save. Damn near everybody got 1 assist to their name. Goals scored by almost everybody except for Zernite. Poor Zernite. Alright, so we're gonna switch gears over to my lovely mug. And we're gonna get the match lobby remade thanks to Naz. Shout out to him for being such a good sport and helping us out. Now, let's see.
I need another invite, please.
Okay, so Cork needs an invite. I will provide. So have you taken care of that investigation?
I will go ahead and make a public announcement. M22 Alpha has been cleared of any potential wrongdoing that I have seen. I will say that I made the decision personally on my own investigation. It does not look like there's any foul play involved, and M22 Alpha will move on to the semis.
Right, and this man knows his stuff when it comes to investigating potential smurfs, for example. So, I will trust his judgment as the tourney manager.
I do want to also follow up that announcement that just because the accusation did not come up with any negative side effects, we do fully encourage all participants, if you ever feel like there's any sort of foul play going on, please report it to us. We're not going to get upset with you if for some reason you make a report and we don't find anything wrong. We want to maintain the integrity of this tournament, and the only way we can do that is to take all of your reports seriously. So we will investigate everything. So I thought, are we going back into Inferno and Cavemen?
It looks like we're just right now we're waiting on the two teams to rejoin, because we did have to make a new lobby. Because
the team names are M22 and Bad Players. So we need to remake the lobby again.
Yeah, we need to make
Oops.
Yeah, I think Naz made a boo-boo. It's alright, though. It's alright.
Alright. Now we can get everything back on track. Hope you guys are still having a great time here. Do apologize for the delay that did happen going into the semis.
Alright, so I think Naz may have misunderstood what was going on, so I've just informed him. It may have been just a simple misunderstanding, nothing more. Easily taken care of. Naz will get the lobby made properly in no time. Easy, like, this is just a rare thing. Naz is quite the excellent match lobby maker, if I may say so. And we'll be getting Caveman versus Inferno 2 in just a moment. Now, hopefully, I won't have any lag issues, so that means I'm not expecting him to get some goals in, get some shots in, really play as well as I expect Sir Knight to. He is one of the older members of the Slip scene, and one of the most experienced, so I want to see that experience come into play here, as we've seen with Cryptic. And here we go, we're getting everybody in here, we're just about ready to go, and I, for one, am excited. Now, as we all know, Inferno took Game 1. So we're going to be going into Game 2. In just a few moments here, we're going to be going right into the studio. And, man, we're just waiting on the teams to come in. And here we go. It is on. You know the rest of that line. Let's get in on this action right now.
Alright, coming into Game 2, Inferno able to take a game off of the top team here. See if they can take Game 2 for the sweep, or if they are going to fall to the Cavemen, the top-seeded team in the power rankings and in the tourney bracket. Zernai up to make the save, does clear it away to the corner. Gator with a good pass to burst in the center, sent away by Vivid. Cryptic not able to get to that ball before Perma. Perma almost gets a free goal there, but off the near post, Zernai able to send it away. Now moving forward, going to get beat by Perma here. Gator with a pass into the center possibly, not going to be able to find it on the backboard. Burst does get a pop, and now he's kind of left alone. Perma demo Gator rotating back. Gator should be first one to this ball. Does find its way by him, so Perma's just going to send it down. Let his teammates get boost. Oh, and the 50 goes on net. What a save by Cryptic. Saves the scoreline there at 0-0. Gator and the Inferno team all over the Cavemen right now. Cavemen have not been in the orange half for the last 45 seconds of this game. Vivid trying to get a touch there to clear it out. And an errant touch there by Burst could be the first time the ball sees the orange half, but it does end up staying blue. Zernite gets a soft shot on net, sent away by Gator. Now back into the blue half of the field. Cryptic back to catch it. Doesn't get the catch. Has to bring it over his own net. Perma up. Is going to challenge this. Puts it on net softly, though. Vivid, easy save. Catches it. Tries to flick it over. Does get over one, not over two. Gator up on the back wall. Sends it over Cryptic's head. Zernite there to cut the pass out. Perma does get a shot on net, and the third member of Inferno is demoed. Nowhere to be found. 1-0 for the Cavemen.
That was a beautiful shot right there. And right now, Cavemen, they are looking to make amends for their Game 1 loss. They want to show why they are the top, why they are at the top of the seed.
Moving in now, Perma has to get it up and over the net. Does. Burst challenges Vivid there early in the goalie box. Now Cryptic Bag needs to watch out for Perma's touch here off the back wall. Looking for Gator in the center. Finds the pass, not the shot. Hits it off the back wall. Now Burst comes in. Good 50 there. See if they can get something going now. Puts it back towards Burst. Gator up. Shot on net. Burst now there. Tries to redirect. Zernite sends it away. Burst back into the center. Cryptic up on the back wall. Sends it back into the corner now. Over one. Not going to actually be able to get it over Perma. Looked like Perma was getting beat there. Gator sends it off to the side. Trying to delay for his teammates. Really good pressure coming out from the Cavemen here in the second quarter of this game. Vivid up. Not going to really be able to do much with it. Gator does beat one. Can't beat the second. Burst. Last line of defense. Does get the ball away from Zernite. Now let's see if the Inferno players can get back on the attack. Puts it down. Top left corner open. Gator not ready to take the shot. But puts it back into the center for Burst. But Cryptic there. Really good early jump. Sends the ball away. Now a shot on net, and no one is going to be home. Looks like a little bit of defensive mispositioning here. Perma out for the ball. Pops it up. Gator rotating back. Ball side, not going to be able to get back in time. And the far side rotate just coming in too slow. Back post player can't get there in time.
Those of you in the chat wondering what these ranks are, well, these two teams are basically grand champions with a supersonic legend on the side. So, just to clear the air there for those, so that no one's gonna be trolling people. They're not bronze. Come on.
Burst now to Gator. Gator back down to Burst. Burst not able to put the shot on net. Maybe could have left it for Perma there for the shot, but that's got to be really quick and smooth comms. Not sure what's going on, of course, behind the scenes in those voice channels. Good 50 from Cryptic here. Will open up an opportunity for Vivid. Fakes one. Passes to the center, and Zernite puts it away for goal number 3. And that's going to be 1:25 left remaining here. And Zernite and his Cavemen up by 3 goals. Inferno really needs to put something behind, behind the defenders here if they're going to have a chance at winning game 2. Zernite up over 1. Gator caught in the near post. Burst is going to go out first. Gator shadowing does get it out. Now a little bit of aerial control. Does get it back into the blue half of the field. Burst there for the shot. Not able to put it on net. Puts it wide left. Perma now off the ceiling straight down, but a clear away from Cryptic saves the day. Now Burst with a little bit of an opportunity here, but a good pop from Zernite. Delays the ball and gives his team time to get back into position. Perma not able to put that one down as Cryptic Gator. And now another pass up to Perma in the center, off the crossbar possibly, but Zernite sends it down straight into the waiting arms of Burst. Gator up, pinches off the wall, looking for a teammate in the center. Perma can't get there in time. Vivid sends it away. Cryptic now with a little bit of a rough touch, but Zernite reads it well, sends it all the way back down to the orange half. Waterfall straight down in front of the net, and that's Zernite's second on game 2. 4-0 with 37 left to play, and Inferno are just going to be looking to regroup here for game 3.
Cavemen, they are in winning position, and of course, like you said, Inferno, they've got a lot of things to think about for game 3, because they're seeing what it's like to deal with, for example, Zernite when he's at full blast, when he's running on all cylinders, and then there's the grand champion the supersonic legend in Cryptic to consider, and of course, Vivid / Alex. Oh man, Inferno, they now know without a doubt that they've got a lot to deal with coming into Game 3. I'm expecting it to be a much closer game than this.
Yeah, I think it'll be a much closer game as well. Inferno has had a lot of pressure on the Cavemen, just unable to finish those opportunities. Really need to be able to get the ball on net and behind the defenders. A little bit better placement would probably spell a better game for Inferno. After that goal, maybe we'd see more like a 4-3 game, and maybe even a 5-4 game in favor of Inferno. But we'll have to see what happens in game 3. They do have the momentum off of that goal there. 0 seconds. Perma able to put a consolation goal in. So we're going to see exactly what can happen. Zernite, definitely MVP on the leaderboard and definitely MVP for the casters here today. What an absolute game 2 from him. 3 goals on 5 shots and good defensive midfield play. Vivid, really good goal line defense. 4 saves there. Didn't realize how many saves he was making that game. And a total of 14 shots from Inferno. Only 6 shots from Cavemen. 4 of them go in. So Inferno needs to play a little bit better on the defensive side of things. Maybe the third man is just getting caught a little out of position. Maybe rotations feel a little odd as they are new players playing together. But they got to put better shots on net. You got to be able to beat the defenders. 14 shots on net for 1 goal. That is not a good shooting percentage. It's got to be better than that. Let's see if they can do it for Game 3, GJ.
Yeah, note the tag for Zernite. Season 1, Supersonic Legend Tournament winner. They might as well be playing against 2 Supersonic Legends, Inferno. They might as well be. So that is, yeah, you definitely saw that in Zernite's play. When he's on full cylinders, beware. Alright, we're going into Game 3 here. I'm expecting this, honestly, I think it's gonna go into overtime, all things considered, but we'll find out soon enough. As the players take the field, and the clock is about to appear right now. There we go, I called it! There we go, take it away, Cork.
Zernite and Perma coming together on the opening kickoff for Game 3. Gator to burst for a little bit of early pressure. Vivid sends it away. Another save credited to Vivid there. Now Cryptic and Vivid on the attack. The bump does come through, but a touch from Perma will send it just outside. Now Burst has an opportunity to create a play here. Looks for the early 50 on Zernite. Does get a little bit of boost, but not a lot. 50 here, might get it out to the middle. Vivid sends it away. Gator, not a great touch, sends it straight back into the defender, but Perma's open arms grab that ball and send it straight back into the net from the top of the goalie box. Great play there. Far post rotation, just not coming in quick enough. Zernite almost gets up to that ball. Not quite. Good shot by Perma. Inferno up 1-0 early on in the game. And, you know, that was the story of what happened in Game 2 and what needed to happen in Game 3 all in one play. Gator with a really soft shot on net, really had no chance of going in, but Perma there to get the rebound shot, puts really good spice on it, gets a good zip, and puts it in a good spot where Zernite just can't quite get to the ball. Really good play from Inferno. And Cryptic here, able to just read the misses well. Vivid does a nice job popping this up towards the backboard. Perma and Gator both kind of go up for it, make it awkward. Perma off the backboard, Gator from the ground. Neither one can stop it, and Cryptic slots one in, ties the game up. Just 45 seconds in, and we've got 2 goals.
Absolutely, and Umar here, I'm glad he reminded me of this. When I know ranks in MMRs, they tend to matter in the sense of, you know, getting a bit of a sense of how well a person can play, you know, before we even see them play on the field. But when the teams are on the field and the match begins, ranks and MMRs are thrown out the window. And what matters is the skills that they bring into that match. As we see here, Gata coming in with a little bit of help from Burst. Good setup right here. Gata with the front of the car. Good splash right there. And again,
yeah, and not to mention, most Supersonic Legend tournament winners can be GC3. A lot of GC3s are in Supersonic Legend tournaments, so it's very possible to see GC3 and 3s or GC3 and 2s be a Supersonic Legend tournament winner without being Supersonic Legend in 3s. In my opinion, all 6 of these players are very close in skill level. You can tell that a couple of them have a little bit more aerial car control than the others. Also, really good shot and save there. But these players are all very close to each other, right at the tip top of GC3 to the bottom of SSL. Cryptic now up on the wall, challenged by Gator. Gator puts it down to Burst. Burst can't quite get around the ball to put it on net, so Perma, first line of defense there, gets the ball flicked over him. Gator down to the corner, gets the ball out of harm's way. Vivid gets a very lucky demo there. Burst T-bones Vivid, but gets demoed because he hit him. Very interesting play there. Vivid with a great shot on net. Perma almost gets the touch out. Now Gator has a ball on his car, but not going to be able to get it by the defender, Zernite. Burst pops one high towards the net. Makes Vivid a little awkward. Good second touch by Vivid there on the challenge. Now Cryptic up. Perma should be able to have this one for free. Off the wall, maybe a second touch. Looking for a teammate in the center. Burst comes out with the demo. Gator not able to go in for the shot as Vivid is waiting for the pass from Perma. Now Burst takes it into the corner. Perma there, not really able to take a shot, just trying to keep pressure. Gator now in a rough spot, 2v1. Cryptic passing to the center, but Vivid demoed by Burst. Good demo there from Burst. Now Perma has an opportunity, pops it over Vivid and into the crossbar. Vivid with a great save there to send it into the crossbar, helps the ball get away. We all thought Perma was scoring there. 2-1 Inferno, 2 minutes remaining. Let's see if they can make a third here. Gator goes in for the demo. Does keep the ball from getting sent away, but unfortunately Perma just can't put the ball on net. Pass from Burst out to the side wall. Zernite intercepts early. Double demo on the far side. No shooter coming in. Cryptic pops one up. High. Gator now does get a hit, but not great control. Able to recover. Does get it past all the defenders. No second teammate from Inferno coming in. I can't really blame the Inferno teammates there. It looked like Gator really didn't have control of that for the at the start. I would have been playing back in a little passive as well, but good recovery from Gator to at least get the ball out of his half, give his teammates time to get boost and position. Vivid now is going to send it up towards Cryptic. Zernite coming in instead. Cryptic looking for the bumper, the demo. Perma able to jump and avoid the bump and get the save on Zernite's shot. Vivid first line of defense down into Burst. Burst able to hit it around Vivid. Now into the center looking for Gator. Cryptic sends it away. Vivid with the redirect opportunity sends it to the corner instead of on net. Perma does get a bang. Vivid cuts it out early. Burst just a little bit of a delay touch. Hopefully Vivid can't hit it on net, but he does. And Gator sends it away. Good save. Great shot by Vivid. Really good speedy play to read that straight down bounce. And Perma with a great shot on net, but Cryptic with arguably the save of the week here. What an absolute beautiful save. Comes in quick. Holds the scoreline at 2-1 and starts a counterattack. Can't get it on net. 2-1 here. Vivid and the Cavemen really need to do something if they want to maintain their #1 spot on the power rankings. If they fall to Inferno here, it is very possible they will fall on the power rankings. Perma, 23 seconds, puts the nail in the coffin. 3-1, 22 seconds left. And I say the nail in the coffin, but 22 seconds is enough time. 2 goals can be scored at this level of gameplay, and we're going to have to see if the Cavemen can pull it out.
Our Knight's gonna have to unleash full-on beast mode to make this possible, for one thing. And speaking of whoa, Vivid here. Great ball control.
See, I actually disagree. I think in situations like this, you have to stay away from the hero complex. You have to continue playing as a team, because if you don't trust your team, it's not going to happen. And just like it's not happening right now. Cryptic, with a little bit of poor Cryptic and Vivid, very, very poor sportsmanship, leaving the match early. You know, just, guys, don't do that. Have some class, stay in the lobby. We have 0 stats for you now. Looks like Zernite is having some more internet issues, only 92 points. We saw a little bit of a ping issue going on as well at the in lobby there. Perma coming in with 2 goals off of 5 shots. Really good play. Definitely the MVP of that game, and in my opinion, of the series. Definitely some chemistry things Inferno need to work on, but it's, you know, it's very possible they could win with this team. Would like to see exactly what they can do. We are going to be bringing in a special guest color caster for the next round of semifinals, Bad Players versus M22 Alpha, and it will be none other than one of your fan favorites from Inferno. Gator will be joining us here in the studio. GJ, you can drag him in whenever you are ready.
Well, I'm not exactly admin, so dragging is not an ability that I possess, but I could definitely bring Gator in regardless, because Discord can give me that feature. Now, here we go. Gator can come in, make sure somebody lets him know to get into the studio.
All right, Gator, so you are free to join in the studio whenever you are ready. Gonna be bringing in the, yeah, you can join the studio now, Gator. We gave you permission.
Yeah.
And Vernon, if you're gonna act like a jackass, we're gonna time you out. Simple as that. Sorry, not sorry. Get over it. You don't see it? Okay.
I should have permission. In fact, I'm
gonna give him a roll for like 5 minutes. Come into the studio now.
Hello? Hello there.
Hello.
There we go. There we go.
All right. I took away your role, so don't leave the voice channel until you're actually ready.
I will try not to. Can I get an invite?
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I guess so. Oh,
Right.
wait, is that good? No, that's gonna be a perfect amount of people. I was like, man, is that too many people? There you are.
All right. So right.
So
now-
Gator, while we got you in here, we'll do a little post-game interview with you too.
Oh, boy.
How did you feel about playing with two people you don't normally play with in the Slips tournament and taking down the #1 seeded power rank team?
I mean, I think Zernite's a really good player, so I had respect for him. But I've never played with Perma before, so that was interesting. I literally added him. He was one of Neb's friends, so I added him like a minute before the tournament started, and he barely got on as well. Otherwise, I would have had the 1v3 round one, and that would have been fun.
1v3 round one. Can
yes.
Gator do it? The new challenge for the pre-show next week.
That would be actually kind of fun, to be honest. We never do warm-up scrims, so I don't think there would be a problem with it.
So, can we look forward to Perma possibly being a permanent fixture of the Inferno team?
I hate you. To be honest, I doubt it. Perma, he's doesn't play the game that much. He's busy with basically life.
Fair
That's
enough.
fine. So,
Also, for GJ and Gator, for you guys, just join the party match. The lobby, for some reason, did not drag us in with Nas.
oh, okay. Sick.
Oh dear. Oh dear. It did.
So it's M22 Alpha versus bad players. All right.
Yes.
This is
So
gonna be
which
interesting.
of these two teams would you least like to face in the finals for next round?
Least like?
Yeah.
I hate playing bad players, so I would rather not play them. Their play style is just really awkward to play against for me, so that's all.
What do you think about this M22 Alpha team? A lot of roster changes have come in, and now they're kind of establishing themselves as a powerful team here in Slips. Do you expect them to be able to possibly take down bad players here? Or do you think bad players are going to take it pretty easily?
I mean, they beat Alpha Gaming, so it's always possible, but I still think bad players win this.
All right, well, let's see. Do you think they're going to win it 2-1 or 2-0? Think they got the sweep?
I'm gonna go safe bet 2-1
Okay.
because I haven't seen them play enough.
All right, well, let's take a look. Yeah, as Carbon says, GJ, bring us to the tail of the tape. How dare you bring us straight into the lobby without
Sorry
Gator's
about that.
favorite, the tail of the tape.
That's Neb's favorite. Neb's favorite.
Neb's
Yeah.
favorite. Okay. We still got time. I was expecting these teams to jump in lickety split and not give us any time, but we got time.
Also, Onyx, you have to pay for my premium Snapchat for me to show you my bald spot. It's just that simple.
Kind of worth it, to be honest.
So we've got APAC. All right, APAC, Gamma, and Skyman taking on Ludwin, Cloud, and Jalen. Ludwin, Cloud, and Jalen, definitely some staples here in Slips. Been a while since they have really performed up to our normal expectations. So it would be kind of a refreshing sight to see them in the finals again. M22 Alpha here to try and put a stop to that, however. Looks like we're going to have a rough average of about 1620 on the M22 Alpha side. Ludwin, the 1900 supersonic legend. Jalen not far behind him at 1853, and Cloud with near 1600 is going to be roughly around that 1750 MMR mark. They're looking pretty good in the ranked lobbies, but let's see how good they're going to look in the tournament lobbies. GJ, bring us to the field. Let's get these players lined up, ready to go, and get straight into the action.
Yes, sir. We already got everybody in here. The match is about to get underway. M22 Alpha, and if I am not mistaken here, let's double check this. Yep, M22 Alpha is blue. Bad players are orange. We're about ready to start. Croc, bring in their play-by-play.
All right, Fuzz up down to APOC into the center, looking for Gamma there. Double commit from the bad players early could be dangerous. Gamma's going to have to leave that one for a teammate. No one there, so Cloud sends it away. Fuzz down into the orange corner in a rough 50 there. Jalen caught a little out of position, but now able to go into the corner, collect the ball, gets the demo into the center. No shot coming, however, so APOC's going to send it into the orange corner. Now Cloud looking to flick over one defender. Can't get a good flick, so Ledwin comes in, helps out a little bit. Good support play. Now possibly looking for a demo. Hard to recover and no boost. Fuzz has a counterattack going on. And I don't think I actually stated my prediction, but I've got bad players taking this in a 2-0. I think bad players have kind of been slumping long enough. I think it's time for them to show us why they were once Slips tourney legends, and Ludwin almost with a goal there. Pops it off the inside of the left post and out into the goalie box. Let's see if he can put this one down. No, Fuzz there to send it away. And Gamma there with a good save on Jalen, but Ludwin there to pick up the pieces and sends it home. Gator, give us the GC3 analysis of this gameplay.
So I would say that they just overpowered them pretty much. They just outsped them in that play. There wasn't enough people back on the play in the transition, so they were able to sneak it in.
Just wise words from our special guest caster. Definitely got to watch out for that pressure. Bad players known for playing a little bit of a slower game and just rotating really well, but really good, overwhelming pressure there. M22 Alpha couldn't handle it and now are down a goal because of it. Good defensive play from M22 Alpha to take on the pressure for a while. Now Ludwin is here. Pops at center, not over Fuzz. Good save there. Credited with the epic one, actually. Now Jalen off the ceiling, not going to be able to put it down. Cloud almost there. Now Ludwin off the crossbar. Oh, no. Definitely want that one back. Sports Center, not top 10 play. Slams it into the crossbar when there's an open net right in front of him. Gator, you've had your fair share of those, right?
Crossbar's my arch nemesis, you could say.
Let's see if they can beat your arch nemesis, the crossbar. Both teams having to play with that beautiful fourth defender known as the crossbar.
Yeah. In our second game of that last series, we had 14 shots and 1 goal. So I think you can understand where all the shots went.
Yep.
That was a good
pass there. Ludwin able to get his car on top of the ball, sends it straight down. Cloud zooms in, slams it home into the net. No one on the goal line there for defense. Slots it into the back corner just to be sure. And bad players go up 2-0. Ludwin up. Ooh. Opportunity here. Does get the soft touchdown and under the crossbar, under the defender, under the crossbar. Ludwin puts in the third one for bad players. APOC really thought he was going to get the second touch there over. Plays for that touch, but a nice soft wheel touch from Ludwin gets the ball under the defender and into the goal.
Fine goal, and guys, prediction poll is up, and I don't see any votes. Come on.
We have a, very, very untimely prediction poll up for you guys to participate in. Bad players already up 3-0 in game 1, but who do you guys think is going to win the series? Let's see what you think. Ludwin now crashing into Gamma, not going to be able to get there in time for the 50. Gamma credited with a save, interestingly enough. Really didn't think he deserved one there, but the game is the game. PSYONIX knows exactly what it's doing and is the perfect dev company. Cloud with a demo on Fuzz, a little bit of a 3v2 here for a couple of seconds. Ludwin able to send that ball to the outside. Not going to let Fuzz get a free bang onto the net. Now Cloud thought he had a lot more time. Good challenge by Gamma. Ball pops up. Fuzz with the backflip, able to get the ball back into the orange corner, but not a dangerous shot on net. Really could have been a lot more dangerous. Now it's a full three bad players in the corner.
You can almost tell bad players are just trying to wind down the time at this point.
Yeah.
Taking so much time off the clock with just their dribbles.
They're not, they definitely don't seem to have a sense of urgency about them right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and then another possible goal here. What a save by Gamma, though. Does send that ball into the corner. APOC challenged in the midfield. Ludwin sends that one back down to the blue side. Jalen not able to get that redirect on net. Sends it all the way across. Possible pass into the center. Ludwin, last line of defense here. Yeah, all the pre-jumps. It's at a certain point, the game just gets fun, right? You get up by a certain amount of goal lead, and then you just start having fun. Cavemen did that to us in the first round of the bracket. They played pretty seriously for the first minute or two of the first game. But you know, I'm proud of my team against the Cavemen. We were able to put 4 in on them, and a team like that, even when they're messing around, they're still not a slouch, you know, by any means.
Well, they're still trying to win.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
If they lose, it's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, if they were to drop a game to us, we would have words in the power ranking committee if they dropped a game to a 1300 team. Jalen here, pass the Ludwin in the center, could be another one. Gamma challenges early, now trying to send it on net. Can he do it? A little bit slow there. Cloud able to get back in time, sends it up and over into the opposite corner. Jalen not going to be there in time. Fuzz slams one home, gets some points on the board. 2 seconds left, so it's not going to be possible for them to come back anymore. Bad players take game 1 in this series. And, you know, just this game could have easily been a lot closer if M22 Alpha were just a little bit speedier and a little bit more precise on their touches, but it also could have been a much bigger deficit if bad players had truly played their full speed the entire game and not really just been pre-jumping everywhere.
Yeah, the thing they have to do is not pull an Inferno where you let off the gas too much after you've won.
Exactly. Definitely don't want to get reverse swept, right? But you guys wouldn't know what that's like, Gabe.
No, definitely not.
I don't think you guys have ever been reverse swept, right?
Yeah, definitely not. I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, moving on into game 2. Let's see if M22 Alpha can pick up the speed and precision enough to take a game from the bad players. Bad players going to be looking for the sweep here. Move on to take on Inferno in the finals. You know, Gator, now's the time to start throwing around a little trash talk. You wanna get into the heads of bad players or M22 Alpha before you run into them in the finals. You know, tell them that you don't like the design of their car. You know, their boost management sucks. Get in their heads a little bit.
I mean, I have nothing but respect for bad players. The only thing that I could say that's bad is like Jalen is their best player by far. He creates so many opportunities. It's ridiculous. And then Ludwin's usually their consistent player, and then Cloud is sort of, he comes and goes, I guess you could say.
Kind of like a Cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and as hurtful as that may sound, it is kind of true. You know, we did see a lot back when JJ was listed as a sub for the bad players. Oh, what happened to Jalen? Oh, there he is. When JJ was listed as a sub for the bad players, we did see a lot of JJ on the team as opposed to Cloud. It was usually Ludwin. Is he in the hot shot or the hot rod? Oh my god, or hot shot, whatever the heck it's called. That is that's an interesting choice there. I don't know about that one.
We got a bit of an analysis from My Name's QT in the chat, by the way.
All right, Gamma now able to send that away. Cloud puts it into the corner, pops off the back wall. Good early defense there because Fuzz was caught way out of position on the near post. Definitely good touch there as Fuzz would have been very awkward to make that save. Ludwin just kind of doing circles in the midfield, waits for the ball, touches it. Not a great controlling touch, but does end up getting into the blue corner. Cloud now with an opportunity. Good 50 by Gamma, but ends up going into the center. Third man cheats up a little bit for bad players, so no shot opportunity. Ludwin in that, I don't even know what to call that thing, that monstrosity, just trying to dribble up the field. Oh my gosh, the hot shot doink, that would be insane. Oh,
Jalen,
what a save by Jalen.
Yeah.
Let's see him in the chat. Get your what a save fingers ready.
Oh,
another what a save by Jalen. On both ends of the field. Best defensive player on both teams right now.
Yeah, I took off chat because I was playing against Eclipse and SolLinks likes to spam it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
having any of that.
I don't remember if there was a lot of that going on. I was, of course, dealing with M22 Alpha investigation, so I missed game 1 there, but it is possible. SolLinks definitely one of the...
That's a nice shot.
Now, what a touch.
Yeah. He had, like, no boost as well.
Yeah. Really good bang from Jalen. Just sees Ludwin driving across. I don't even think Ludwin used boost.
Yeah.
He just jumped up. He's like, maybe if I just lean back, just touch it in. No, not
Hey?
the best player on both teams, Umar. That's not what I said. I said the best defender for both teams. Come on. Definitely, still nothing but respect for M22 Alpha. They have come a long way from where they once sat. You know, it's hard to say that they've grown because a lot of it does have to do with roster changes. This, I think this may be two different players than we saw last week. I think APOC or Fuzz was on the team, but I don't think this is who we saw the last time that they played. You know, so they're definitely growing on the management side of things. Roster changes coming in and continuing to do better and better. But it also leaves you wondering, does it leave the players a chance to grow as a team? You know, maybe you've given away a golden roster that you didn't know was golden because you just didn't let them grow enough. But either way, M22 Alpha definitely kind of from zero to hero in slips in terms of the middle tier teams. Used to be at the very bottom of the middle tier, the very top of the bottom tier for the tourney, and now definitely a top tier middle or a top end middle tier team, in my opinion, in the slips tournaments.
A little bit of
Yeah,
clarification. Buzz actually just came back from hand surgery. He was out for a few weeks. But Apex,
Ah,
Java,
okay.
and Gamma played last week, according to Mugu and Carbon.
So we are seeing only APOC on the field from last week's showing for M22 Alpha. Well, you know, as I said, you know, the growth has been there, and I'm sure we're going to see a pretty solidified roster here soon, especially as M22 Esports is going through roster changes. I don't know if they trade players between the rosters or how that all works within their organization, but we'll see. We'll probably see something finalized and solidified here within the next couple of weeks. Ludwin
Jalen's
looks
playing defense again.
Yeah, Jalen's playing defense everywhere. I think he's just looking for the goal line redirect, it looks like.
Or he just wants the game to be over quickly.
True. Well, APOC is looking to try and possibly force an overtime here. Puts in the goal, ties it up with 1 minute and 4 seconds left. Not really exactly sure where Ludwin was going there on the far post. Just driving for the corner boost. You know, he needs extra boost this game to keep that diamond on the top of his car shiny. The shine is actually directly equivalent to how much boost he picks up. Oh, and a good shot there. Nothing fancy, just good old-fashioned bang on net. Good touch from Ludwin here. Beats the defender. Gamma, really rough touch. Got to get that to the outside, or you have to keep it close to control. Because even if he doesn't get demoed there, he's not making it back for the 50 on that shot. Good shot from the bad players to make it 2-1 here. 56 seconds left to play. Looks like they may be moving on into the finals with a sweep against M22 Alpha. But let's talk for a second. M22 Alpha takes down Alpha Gaming, a team that not a lot of people expected to go down that early.
Yeah, they were a really good team, I saw. I mean,
Yeah,
it looked like they were the
believe it
old
was
M22
Game 3,
roster, M22 Esports roster, right?
No, I believe it's the old Doggers roster mixed with another roster. I forgot what the other roster was, but they are a bunch of like GC2, GC3 players, I believe. I believe they were seeded number 5 for the tourney based off of MMR, so definitely not a bunch of slouches. You know, obviously, if they have part of the Doggers on the team, and we know that they've got some skill, but it's hard to tell since we didn't get to see them on stream. And the lack of class is just being absolutely displayed here on stream. Guys, stop being children. Stay in the match. Stay in the match. That's ridiculous, guys. Come on. But it looks like Inferno will be moving on to take on, or bad players will be moving on to take on Inferno in the finals. Gator, your worst nightmares come true, it looks like. Do you think you, Perma, and Burst are going to be able to withstand the charge of bad players coming in out of their slump?
Perhaps. I don't really know. But Jalen's always sort of like a wild card. He does things that we don't expect very often, so it's sort of hard to read him. Ludwin is usually someone that we can read, but he always does a good job with the ball. So, and then Cloud, I haven't played against him in ages, so I have no idea anymore.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Well, why don't you go ahead and go get ready with your team, because we're going to get the lobby up for you pretty quickly here.
All right.
Gonna see Inferno taking on bad players. Everybody say your goodbyes to Gator. We'll miss him in the booth, but we'll see him on the field.
All right. See ya.
Oh boy, now we're down to the finals here, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be bad. Well, let's take a look at the brackets, make sure that that's up to date here, and make sure we all know the journey that these two teams took to get here. And so we got bad Inferno versus bad players. The bracket will be updated shortly, no worries there. So, Inferno, let's take a look at what Inferno went through. They had to deal with Tribe and then Eclipse. Eclipse. That's no slouch of a team right there. And then they went from Eclipse to the top seeded team. They definitely had quite a challenge. They definitely had a challenging. It felt like a challenging run through the bracket. Now, as for bad players. Bad players. They dealt with Reboot. Not too shabby there. Against a growing team in N7 Phantoms. And then they dealt with a surprise N22 Alpha, a team that can surprise you with how good it can be. So both teams.
Yeah, I'd like to see if N7 Phantoms used their same roster that they had last week. If anyone in chat can let us know what 3 players were playing for N7 today. Worst case scenario, we can always just ask bad players later. But we would like to see what their roster is, especially for the purposes of power rankings. Mm-hmm. We kind of kept them down on the power rankings list last week, if you want to show everybody that, because we weren't sure if those subs were going to be a permanent fixture or if they were going to just continue to be subs. So I believe we have them still right at the number 5 spot or the number 6 spot. Yeah, they're at number 6. We were prepared to put them as high as number 3 or 4, but due to just the unknown nature of it, we weren't sure if, we weren't sure if they were going to be running with those new subs as a permanent team. Now we got the number 2 team taking on the number 5 team, Inferno versus the Bad Players. Bad Players, I believe, took a game off of Inferno in their last meeting, but Inferno did come out on top in a best of 3 series. This is the grand finals. However, you know the deal. It's going to be best of 5. Let's see what these two teams have in store for us. We've got the Bad Players in here. Inferno should not be far behind. GJ, what do you expect to see in this matchup?
Honestly, since these two teams have played each other before, so I'm expecting them to have a clear idea on how the two teams play, how they actually play. And sadly we won't be seeing Croc's handsome face this time around, but that's all right. But anyways, let's get back to it. I'm thinking that it's gonna be like a very close game one right out of the gate in here. And speaking of right out of the gate, holy moly, we're already at the start. We've already begun the series. This is the tournament. This is the tournament finals. Best of 5. Grand final. It is Inferno. It is Bad Players. Take it away, Croc.
All right, we got Inferno on the blue side, Bad Players on the orange side, and some early pressure from the Bad Players against Inferno. Let's see if this tried and true roster is going to be able to beat a team of new combinations here with Gator, Perma, and Burst. Burst with a good demo there, opens up some space, and another demo on Cloud, but Jalen with just an absolute beautiful save off the back wall. Gets the stall, gets the top of his car on the ball, sends it out far enough so no follow-up shot can come. Now just kind of an Aaron pop-up. Gator not able to keep control of that, but a pretty easy shot to save from Burst there, credited with the Epic. Flip cancel trying to feign control of the ball. Oh, excuse me. I needed to get some water after that one. I'll get some water at the end of this game. Hopefully I survive. Gator with another beautiful demo. Bloodwind, however, able to get control of the ball, sends it on net. Perma able to play some good shadow defense, puts it away into the corner. Ends up getting a lucky demo on Cloud, so they will have a little bit of space to get the ball out of their own end. Not a lot of boost for Burst there, so definitely going to be faking a little bit. Ludwin thinks he has boost, it looks like, playing for the high flick on the pre-jump. Just brings it down. Gator able to get a touch up towards the crossbar, makes it awkward. Cloud with the save, and a shot from Perma is going to find the crossbar as well. Burst with a very soft shot on net, saved by Jalen while he's backwards. And now Burst is up, trying to reset the plate. Gator back into the center. What a play! Burst almost gets a goal off of an amazing passing play there. Oh, wow, right off the near post, sends it away. Very unfortunate there for the Inferno players. Very lucky for the bad players. But man, what an absolute play. Gator off to the sidewall, has a little bit of control. No boost, just tries to send it on net. Ludwin sends it away, trying to get a little bit of control as well. Now Jalen up on the left side wall, looking for Ludwin in the middle. Does get the ground pinch. It's on net instead of a pass. Perma with a good save. Burst with the follow-up. Now Gator comes together with Cloud in the center. Let's see who's first one there. Gator does able to get it over Ludwin and the bump. Does get it into the center. Jalen coming off the back wall, sends it back into the corner. Gator with a flick up. Perma should be next one to the ball. Pass to Burst. Burst into the orange corner. Going to be looking for the ball again. Into the center. Off the back wall. No one there for the shot, so Jalen just gets to touch it to the outside for free. Somehow gets a demo on Gator, too. Jalen looked very slow there. Didn't look like he should have been supersonic at all. Ludwin off the top corner. Does send it straight down. Gator there to send it away. Burst comes in off the side wall. Gonna try and flip this one into the center. Oh, and a little bit of a misplay there. Looks for Perma in the center, but can't get contact on the ball. Gator with a good 50. Makes it awkward for Cloud. Cloud and Ludwin both up. Who's gonna be able to get to the ball next? Perma on net. Actually a little bit short of the net. Ludwin able to send it away. Gator can't read it. Perma puts a soft one up towards the crossbar. Jalen to the outside. Really good pressure from both teams so far. I'm leaning towards Inferno here, but a little bit better pressure. They've got, they're making the defenders awkward, causing them to use a lot of boost to go up for these saves. And the touches really aren't great from bad players on the saves. What a beautiful save there by Jalen. Holy crap, that ball was zooming. But really not great touches on defense from the bad players. Really soft. And it looks like they might be trying to control them, but then they just kind of leave them in. So they end up being just very soft clears instead of soft control touches or hard clears. And it causes bad players to just be able to put, or not bad players, but Inferno to put on an immense amount of pressure. Bad players do almost score off the counterattack there. Good play. Up in the center now. Burst, not a lot of boost. Tries to get it down to a teammate. Ludwin's going to be first. Inferno patient. Not something we're used to seeing. Let Ludwin kind of just do whatever he wants. Plays the touch after. Gator with a shot on net. Almost a save there, but not quite. Gator puts it right at the spot where it's going to be an own goal. Let's see exactly how it happened here. Yeah, Cloud almost there in time. If he's there a 10th of a second earlier, that is a save. Puts it straight up into the ceiling possibly, but the angle does go in. So Gator, opening goal of the game and of the series, up 1-0. Burst up for an awkward save, puts it into the corner. Bad players have 45 seconds to tie the game up if they want to force OT or to get a couple of goals if they want to win in regulation. But Perma to Gator is going to put a second goal on the board for Inferno. Burst with a really good pass over to Perma. Perma not able to put it down on net, so puts it off the backboard. Ludwin reading the shot from Perma, does come out, almost gets to the ball in time from the squishy save. Gator able to put it down into the left under Ludwin. Great shot, great passing from both other players of Inferno. And they're up 2-0. Bad players in trouble here in game one. Good demo from Perma onto Jalen. Not going to allow the early challenge. Ludwin gets control in the midfield, but a good challenge from Perma. Foils that attacking plan early. And a flick from Burst off the back wall. Pass coming in. Gator not committing early as the third man. Good smart play when you're up 2-0 with this amount of time left. Sends it to the outside, and it is all but over. Inferno going to be taking game one in the grand finals, it looks like. But Cloud immediately trying to shut me up. Really good control off the wall here. Pre-flips into it. Or, no, he doesn't pre-flip into it. I lied. I'm sorry. I'm a big fat liar. Does get a double touch, however, off the flip. Puts the ball in. No defender able to get there in time. And now bad players have 11 seconds to possibly tie this game up. Look for the fake kickoff. Perma not autopiloting on the kickoff. Able to get a soft touch. Now Burst has it awkward in the orange half. Ludwin does keep it alive, but it's awkward, and Perma scores again. That's going to be 3-1 for Inferno. Now it is impossible for bad players to come back. Inferno will be taking game one in the grand final series.
Well, this is the best of 5. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if bad players gets a win or two. Mind you, they haven't had the best luck against Inferno in the past. This is a fair point to consider. But we'll see how things turn out as the series progresses.
Yeah, very close and even game. Honestly, it just seemed like Ludwin was very quiet in that game. a lot of catches, but not a lot done after the catches. Just kind of playing for those 50s, which isn't bad play per se, but it's just not. It didn't do much in this particular game. I would say that if you played the exact same game 10 times, the other 9 games would go much better. They were pretty good 50s, kept them away from the net or into good attacking opportunities, but just the cohesiveness wasn't there from the bad players to capitalize on those 50s. Really good saves from Jalen. Great goal line defense. And the shots that the bad players got were not bad at all. But unfortunately, they seem to be playing this style of play where they were just absorbing all the pressure from Inferno and trying to play on that counterattack. And it didn't really work out for him. Couple good opportunities, but only 1 goal. Inferno with 3 on the overwhelming pressure, 12 shots from Inferno. What an incredible showing from them on the offensive side of things. The highlight definitely being that three-player play that happened early on in the game. But now we're moving on to game 2. Can bad players take game 2, or will Inferno move in to take game 2 and progress on the sweep opportunity?
Find out soon enough as the face-off begins in earnest.
All right, now burst this up with a little bit of an awkward touch. Could make it awkward for the bad players, but Cloud able to get a good pass down to Jalen, but an early challenge will be enough. Ludwin with a beautiful goal on his own net. Oh no, the defenders were nowhere to be seen. Ludwin just gets caught in a very awkward spot, bounce off the ceiling. He's already flipping, can't move his car at all, ends up flipping straight into the ball and own goaling. But double agent. Ludwin is the Mafia. He's in the hot shot, and he's already owned gold. He's the Mafia. Get him out of here.
Awesome. Okay, all jokes aside, I would not be surprised if someone clipped that own goal. And if they did, that would just be rubbing salt on the wound.
Yeah. Jalen now does get a clear towards the blue net. Perma able to catch it on the goal line. Really good showcasing of ball control there. Burst able to put this one centered out for Gator. Gator pre-jumps for it, but it looks like Perma wanted to get a second touch, or Burst wanted to get a second touch there. So a bit of a double commit will ruin that offensive opportunity. Cloud with a good touch to the outside, ruined Perma's ideas for a play. Now leaves the ball for Gator. Off the back wall, Jalen is going to be able to boom this one straight back down to the blue. And now Burst is coming up on the back wall, pops it up over one of the players. Ludwin now challenges early. Gator coming down, not going to be able to get around it for the shot. See if he can put it into the center for a teammate, but now Jalen taking it back the other way. Sorry, I had like brain lag there. I felt like I just was seeing things and I was talking about them 3 seconds behind. Moving slow. Someone, I need a new ISP for my brain, I guess. Gator pops one up. Cloud now, and Ludwin double commit, a little awkward. Does end up being a pass to Perma, and the demo comes out, but what a save by Ludwin. Man, he's looking like a hot shot right now with that save. Beautiful play from the Inferno team, but Ludwin just there to say no. Now Gator looking for an opportunity here off the sidewall. Pass over to Perma. Jalen intercepts. Puts it back down into the blue half. Perma now able to get the ball around him, but Ludwin pass to Jalen. Back down for Ludwin again. No hot shot play this time as the ball sends out to the corner off the touch from Burst. Gator in the corner now, has to leave it. Ludwin pop off the back wall. Jalen coming in. It looks like neither Jalen or Cloud could decide who was going to go get the ball. Burst off the wall into the center. Perma not able to get it back into the orange half, so Gator there to play defense. Ludwin looking for the centering pass. 50's off of Perma's nose. Cloud now back into the center. Jalen way too far over to the left side to be able to do anything with that. Not necessarily out of position, just not in the right position to make a shot off of that ball. Now Perma into the center. Cloud with a great defensive play. Really dangerous to send it straight out to the center, but Ludwin is there ready to send the ball out. Tries to get a wave dash dribble. Doesn't really go in his favor, so Perma sends it back going the other way. Intercepted by Cloud, puts it down for Ludwin. Ludwin into the corner, already jumping, pops at center for Jalen, and down again. Perma there to play defense and send the ball back to the outside. Burst, a little bit of a fake flick here. Does pull out Cloud, and Jalen's also out of the net. Ludwin, only one there, makes the save, but the second shot from Perma comes in. Ends up being a pass off the back wall. Burst, another shot. Cloud with the save. And bad players are going to have a sigh of relief here, but they can't relax too much as they are still down 1 here in game 2. A minute 40 to make something happen. Gator with a demo on Jalen, the last defender, but Cloud isn't going to let an offensive opportunity come in. Good flick there, not going to be enough to get over Gator in that flat car. Good save, sends it to the outside. What an absolute just onslaught of pressure from both of these teams. There hasn't been a lot of ping-ponging back and forth. There has been some, but not much during this Game 2 series. A lot of pressure. Every touch seems to be purposeful. Not necessarily precise, like I was saying, but at least purposeful. You're hitting the ball, away from an attacker, towards a teammate, or towards the net. That's all you can really ask for, in the most simplest of terms in threes. And all 6 of these players are doing a pretty good job of it. Down for the shooter, Perma, but Ludwin able to send it to the outside, up on the wall with the hot shot, playing better in the hot shot now than he was in his Octane. Doesn't get the flip, not able to flip into it, so he's going to just be kind of stuck there. Good defense from Inferno to send it away. But the pass to Ludwin, and the spike straight down. Oh my gosh, what an absolute beauty of a goal. Pop off the sidewall from Cloud. Jalen to Ludwin. Ludwin with the 0-angle goal right off the ground. Spikes it home, and we are tied up with 40 seconds remaining in this game. Jalen to the outside. Ludwin now. Bad players do have pressure. Might have gotten the flip. Doesn't look like it. Good save by Perma. Kind of cuts Gator off, but it looks like that was calm. And Perma with a beautiful flick, but Jalen with a better save. Shot on net. Ludwin with another save. And the bad players holding on for dear life with this Inferno onslaught now. They are not happy that they got scored on so late into Game 2. Another shot from Burst, another save from Ludwin. Ludwin now on the corner waiting for Perma's hit. And now backtracking ends up being a defensive pinch. Gator on net. Not any boost left. Ludwin able to get the 50 and send it outside. And folks, we are going to overtime. Ludwin, Gator lined up on the kickoff. Who's it going to be in favor for? Actually, it's Perma and Jalen. I didn't realize it was double diagonal. You'll have to forgive me. Gator now gets the ball over his head. Cloud not able to make the shot. Does get the demo on Perma, but not before Perma can make the clearing touch. Gator in the corner. Trying to get it centered out. Ludwin clears it away. Perma back down into the orange half. Gator, not a lot of boost, so opts to let Ludwin touch that. Not a great touch from Ludwin, but Jalen able to follow up. Gator over to the right side. Burst now. Going to be following in for the challenge. Lets Cloud hit it over his head. And now Jalen looking for the redirect. Perma patient. Back wall clear. Ludwin, enough time to get boost and send it to the other side. Away from Gator. Waiting for the hopeful Aaron touch. Now Gator into the corner looking for a pass center for a teammate. Does get the 50. That's going to spill out center if Ludwin can't touch. Ludwin does get it to the outside, but Perma back to the inside. Cloud back to the outside. Gator back to the inside. Who is going to win this battle here? The onslaught from Inferno. The defensive, just outstanding play from bad players right now. They will not let that ball get into the center. Burst. A little bit of a misread there, so Cloud is going to finally get the ball into the blue half of the field. 0 boost here. Good 50 on Gator. And the pull shot into the centering pass, but no one there for bad players to take the shot. Gator gets a touch over Jalen's head. Does lose control of it a little bit. Who's going to get to this ball first? It's going to be Perma. Perma on the sidewall. Is he going to look for Gator or is he going to look for Burst? No, he's going to look for the net, and that is going to be Inferno taking Game 2 on the sidewall air dribble. Perma had plenty of time, way too much time, had 3 perfectly viable options, and he took the third one, the open net. Jalen coming down off the back wall, can't quite get there in time, but oh my gosh, what a beautiful game. That was the best game I've seen in Slips in a while. Beautiful defensive saves from Ludwin. 7 saves. 7 saves. That is insane. Almost half of the shots from Inferno blocked by Ludwin. Man, if he wasn't a hot shot before this game, he is now. Oh my goodness. Jalen, 423 points with 3 saves. Cloud, 347 points, 3 saves. 13 saves coming out from the bad players. Brick walls in the net. Unfortunately, 1 goal scored by Ludwin, and they let Perma score on the overtime winner. But what a beautiful game. This could be anyone's Game 3.
Yeah, that was a beautiful game too. Bad players proving that they can hang with the Inferno offensive storm, but they could not hang for long enough to get a goal in an overtime situation. Now they are on the receiving end of a reverse sweep. If they lose again at any point in the series, they are donezo. Every win they get keeps their championship win hopes alive.
Let's see if they are going to be able to squeak out game number 3 or if Inferno is going to be able to complete the sweep. Hope you guys have the doors open to your broom closets because you might have to grab them here soon. We're moving into game 3. Inferno up 2-0 in the series, looking to take another Slips championship and improve on their record to 6 championship wins. Bad players will be looking for the reverse sweep here. Excuse me. Oh, and it starts early. Perma scores 4 seconds into the game off of a team bump. Jalen now in the Merc. You gotta love it. A little bit of a double commit there. Maybe miscommunication. That's got to be Cloud's ball. Unfortunate for the bad players. But I do believe if the bad players get the sweep, or the reverse sweep rather, they will be looking at 4 championships. Maybe 5. I can't remember if they've won 3 or 4 in the past. Jalen to the outside. Gator pops it up high. Jalen's going to be able to send it away. And now on the sidewall looking for the double. But Gator pass to the center for burst. Looks like Perma's going to meet Ludwin here in the midfield. Not really a favorable 50 for either team, but Jalen is first one to it. Now with the opportunity, Cloud there. But Jalen with an extra touch sends it away. Good defense by Jalen for the other team again. You know, that was a thing that happened on M22 as well. Little save on both sides. And another goal from Perma. Perma, the offensive baller on this team right now. Good 50 from Burst. Does get the ball out center. Unfortunately, it looks like someone over-rotated. Couldn't see who it was. Maybe Cloud. Someone over-rotated through the net, and Perma just has an open net to shoot at. Not going to miss that with these caliber of players, with the exception of an occasional crossbar slam. It is 2-0 for Inferno, up 2-0 in the game and in the series. Ludwin to Cloud, defended by Burst. Jalen now into the net. He goes. What a sharp angle shot that was on the near post. Good touch from Ludwin to keep the pressure. Cloud with a good 50 as well. And Jalen just gets on the other side of this ball, sends it straight home. Gator coming in to make the save. Can't get there quite in time. Burst now with the 50 on the kickoff in favor of Ludwin. Ludwin in this hot shot over Gator. Gator does get the demo. Is Cloud going to be able to score? He is. 2-2 tie game. We are only a minute 7 into game number 3, but we've got 4 goals already.
Oh man, this could be anyone's game now. Bad players are in the position to actually tie this up. Hopefully.
Well, they've already tied it up, GJ.
I mean, break the tie. Excuse me. Sorry. They're in a position to get a win here.
They are definitely looking for the win. They do not want to get swept by, arguably, their tourney rivals. You know, if you're gonna be able to say with a straight face to me that the bad players and Inferno are not rivals, you better have a damn good explanation, because these two teams have been battling it out for months on end. And they do not want to get swept by, arguably, their biggest Slips rival. Perma here with another shot on net from that wall. Cloud going to be 15 with Gator, but Gator just gets it right by him. Gator now going to the far side, looking for the pass from Perma. Not going to get over to him. Ludwin sends it to Jalen in the middle, off the corner. Cloud looking for it, but leaves the ball for Jalen's double touch. Not going to be on net. A little bit of a very awkward play from Inferno there, so Gator just pops it on net, delays, lets his team get boosted back into position. Burst with a 50 along the wall there. Cloud's just going to send it away. Burst does demo Ludwin, so it's a 3v2 for a couple seconds. Should give Inferno the space to clear the ball away back into the orange half. Ludwin with a good save there on Gator's shot. Didn't expect Gator to shoot there. Thought it was just going to be a pass, but he does end up putting that ball towards the net. Ludwin, right place, right time. Gator now off the left side wall, trying to get it to the center. Double commit from the bad players. Could be bad, but Perma misses the ball, so the Inferno will be back on their heels. Jalen gets the go-ahead goal for the bad players. I believe that's the first lead they've had all series. They may have scored the very first goal in game 1, but I honestly can't remember at this time. Jalen able to slot that one onto the far post, and they are beating Inferno now. A little bit of less than half the game remaining. Definitely an opportunity to take game 3 and avoid the sweep. Let's see if they can pull it out with the Merc and the hot shot on the field. All right, Perma now with an opportunity. Good 50 there. Ludwin on the near post, just hoping to be in the way of burst shot here. And a triple commit, you know, triple the cars in the air, triple the chance to make the save. They do end up making the save, and now they're back. Another double commit. Bad players really have to get their rotations and positioning in check Two very, very awkward plays. Inferno not able to punish the mistake too hard right now, but they do have pressure. Gator slams it down towards net, and a double touch. That is a clippable goal right there. Gator comes in with style, ties the game back up 3-3. Bad players now looking to get another lead and hopefully take game 3, avoid the sweep. But will Inferno be able to take the next goal and hold on for the sweep?
But right now we got some epic music playing in the background, specifically because this is a rivalry match in a very precarious situation for bad players. Hope you all enjoying the music. And once again, it is anyone's game. This game's been tied twice already. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, Cloud there, able to pop one back towards the blue half of the field, just create a little time and space for the bad players. Ball out to Burst. Burst looks like he's going to control it here, but Ludwig comes in with a vengeance. Good demo there. Perma up, has to get a good touch here. Sends it right back to Cloud in the center. The bar down is going to be out of net, and the save from Burst as well. Good play from Inferno there to not panic on those shots. Cloud almost there with the go-ahead goal for goal number 4. Playing a pretty good game so far. Jalen also having a really good game considering he's in the Merc. Up there, good touch away to the outside. Now Ludwig up next. Gator is probably going to be first to this ball. Ends up pinching at center. Normally a dangerous play, but maybe he knew that both players, Jalen and Cloud, both back, way back for bad players, and they got caught on the goal line just doing mini circles around, and so Perma's able to get the ball into the corner for Gator. Gator puts a soft one out to Burst. Burst finds the space between the two defenders, takes the go-ahead goal, and bad players have 40 seconds to avoid being swept.
All it takes is to be out of position for a brief moment for something like that to happen.
Yeah, especially at this level, these higher tier players will absolutely punish your mistakes, even the small ones. Good play there from Perma to keep on the ball with no boost, but it is going to be saved and sent away by Jalen. Cloud, Jalen on net. It's going to be another tie game here. 22 seconds left in game 3, and we are tied up 4-4. The defensive play from both teams has evaporated. It is an offensive shootout here in game number 3. 4 goals aside. Almost every player has scored. Ludwig does not have a goal on board yet, but also only 1 shot. Not a lot of offensive opportunities for him here, but he does put one towards the back wall. Not going to be able to put that one on net. A double demo! 1 person left for Inferno. Perma makes the save. Cloud now in the corner, going to try and get this one centered out for Ludwig. Unfortunately, this one's going to go way back. Now Ludwig with a big bang here. Oh, and the shot to the middle. Gator not ready for it. No one would have been ready for that one. That was a zinger straight to the middle. Burst waiting for an opportune bounce. Not going to find it. Perma catches it, keeps it alive off the back wall here. And now Gator on net. Can he do it? No. Ball dies. We are going to overtime. Can Inferno complete the sweep, or will bad players hold on for game 4?
Oh, this
Perma
is
pops
exciting.
it to Burst. To the outside. Now Gator into the corner. Is going to get demoed by Cloud. Not going to be able to get the pass out. Jalen with a pinch on the wall to Ludwig. Now Jalen up. Can he find Cloud in the center? Off the back wall. Cloud is there. He puts it home. And the bad players are not getting swept today. No, sir. They take game number 3. And they have started the reverse sweep here in game number 3. Will they be able to continue it for 2 more games? Or will Inferno take one of those next 2 and take home Slips Tourney Championship?
I'm glad I played that music when I did. Like, that was basically Inferno taking on... That was basically bad players facing off against their Geese Howard. Holy shiza, what a match. What a series this has been so far. The bad players, they are keeping their championship win hopes alive with that win, but they gotta do it again.
And, you know, bad players would probably do a little bit better, honestly, if they stopped having, you know, a separate person carry each game. You know, I say that jestingly. No one's really being carried on the field. But, man, last game, Ludwig, over 900 points. This game, Jalen, over 900 points. And, you know, the thing is, the 2 players that aren't popping off are still playing very well. Ludwig, the only player in the game without a goal to his name, but he does have 4 saves and assists, and he only had 1 shot. Not a lot of opportunity. And even though Cloud has 2 goals, he's only beating Ludwig out by like 63 points. So both players playing very well. Perma, 8 shots on net, only 2 going in. got to get those shots on a little bit better of a path towards the net to get some goals. But to be fair to Perma, I know at least a couple of those, at least 2 of those were passes off the backboard that were credited as shots. So, and obviously, whenever you put a shot on net, even if it's a softer one that doesn't have a chance of going in, you make the defender have to make a save, which creates an awkward play for the defenders, which creates an offensive opportunity for your attackers. So definitely not hounding on Perma for for that shooting percentage, but it definitely could look a little bit better. Burst now over to the side corner, trying to keep this ball out of harm's way. Ludwin up, not going to be able to make contact in a double commit here, but Gator's got the momentum, gets demoed. Cloud, control of the ball. Plenty of time, no boost here. Another 50 from Perma is going to leave Gator open for a shot possibly, but a ball is rolling back towards the blue half. Not a good play from Burst here. Going to end up leaving it for Gator. Gator comes in, beat on the 50. Cloud trying to put the first one in. Perma there gets a touch, but he doesn't get enough of it. Cloud opens up the scoring here in Game 4, and bad players really do not want to fall to Inferno. Looks like Ludwin may have gotten a bump there, but either way, Perma just not able to get the ball away from the net. Jalen in the corner tries to clear it out. Gator there, puts it on net. Ludwin there to make the save off the backboard. Perma trying to get one there, but 50 by, I believe, Ludwin. Now Ludwin up early in the offensive zone to try and make a play. Burst cuts it out, says no. Gator trying to get the ball into the center. Cloud with a good defensive play on the near post back wall. Cloud trying to get a 50 there, but Perma's actually up higher, gets the ball over Cloud's head. Now Cloud in a little bit of an awkward spot. Burst is going to be first one to the ball. Still, all the balls from Inferno seem to be going into the corner. Not a lot of dangerous touches coming out from Inferno. Not looking good for their attacking play as good as it normally is. Still doing fine. A lot of pressure, but not good pressure, if that makes sense. And, you know, Perma just says, you know what, Croc? Why don't you shut your mouth? I'm just going to score this. You know, all right, fair enough, fair enough. Burst up early. Not sure if it was a calculated fake or if he just knew he wasn't getting there. Boost back down to the ground, leaves it for Perma. Perma kind of dangerous. Overcommits in as third man, but does make contact with the ball, sends it home. Ludwin now with an opportunity to the top left corner, but Perma is there to make the save. Now another shot opportunity for Cloud, but puts it way wide left. Got to get that one at least a little closer to net, even if it's not on net. Cloud not able to put that shot on target. Tries to half lip to it. Perma now trying to get it out of the zone. Gator shadowing the ball on the near post, making Burst really awkward, but Gator does end up getting a good touch. Now Ludwin keeps the pressure. Jalen out of the corner into the center. Burst helps it away to the other side. Gator up to 50 Ludwin, and that's going to just follow along the wall. Jalen now. Cloud in a very awkward spot. Really needs to get out. You have to know when to leave and just start your rotation. And right there was a perfect time. Cloud a little bit out of position. Really made the attacking play awkward for bad players. Could have been a good opportunity, but they do recover. And they still have control, even if it's in their own end. Jalen pops one up. Do we see a flip reset with the Merc coming in? Does look like he gets the flip, but a 50 comes in early, so no goal attempt. Oh, that ball's just in. The camera angle that we had on the spectator, I wasn't sure. But Perma gets a good 50 here, I believe, off Cloud. Yeah, good 50 there, and that ball's just going to roll in with some speed. Jalen almost able to get there in time, but it looks like he was a little low on boost. Couldn't quite get there.
I'm hoping this gets to Game 5, because I have music lined up for that too.
Yeah.
The bad players, they will need to tie this game up first if they want to have a shot at making Game 5 happen. Come on! I know I should not be biased, but I love good competition. I love it when it goes to Game 5.
We do love to see a Game 5 here in Slips, and bad players are playing like they want to make it happen. Inferno up 2-1 right now in the game and 2-1 in the series. This is a best of 5. So if they do win this game, they will be winners. Oh, Perma. I was so expecting to have to say Gator scored that I had that brain lag again. But a good shot from Gator ends up finding the crossbar. Perma reads it well, gets the ball under the flailing Jalen. And I say flailing, Jalen knew exactly what he was doing, but was trying to flip down and save that ball. Gets it under Jalen and secures the 3-1 scoreline. 1:55 left to play, and bad players need 2 to at least survive in regulation, and they're starting early. Cloud slams another one home just a couple seconds later. Good demo early there by Ludwin, creates the 2v3. Burst can't read it on the back wall. Cloud there, no defender coming in from the far post. Perma can't quite get there from the near post.
Beautiful
3-2
answer.
in favor of Inferno.
A beautiful answer. Very quick at that. They need more quick goals like that if they want to force game 5. And whoa, hang on. Speaking of quick goals,
Yeah, almost a good opportunity there. Goes off the back wall, and now Perma sends it back. But Ludwin, good pressure touch. It doesn't look like anyone's going to be able to follow up. So Gator just has a bang up to Perma. Jalen there first, sends it back down. Good boost steal there by Gator as well to keep bad players on their heels. You can tell they don't have a lot of power in their hits. Jalen looked like he had plenty of boost there, and the 50 goal is going to happen again for Perma. That's his second one of game 4. Just good 50 here off the plate. Just read what was going on, hits the ball right off of Cloud's nose. Ball's going to go in. You know, a lot of those aren't planned to go screaming onto the net like the two Perma have had, but they're meant to go in that general direction. So you still have to give them credit where credit is due on those 50s. Really good 50-50s from Perma here in game 4. And a shot on net. Jalen can't quite get there. That Merc a little too heavy to get up in the air quickly. And that is the hat trick for Perma. I thought that was just his third goal. He has scored all 5. He has scored all 5 goals here in game 4. Oh my. Do we have a double hat trick coming in?
holy shit! Wow. I would have looked at the stats, but I'm the one streaming this game, so wow. All 5 of those goals. That is impressive from Perma. Well done. And remember, folks, he's one of the subs.
Yeah, Perma coming in, definitely doing a good job as a sub for Inferno right now. An offensive powerhouse, and, you know, maybe that's why we haven't seen as much from Gator. Maybe Gator recognized that Perma is just that really good offensive player and is just slotting back to let him kind of take control a little bit. We have, of course, seen Gator go for, you know, the normal Gator plays, the aerial car controls with the good dribbles, good double taps, you know, backboard reads, whatnot. But it seems like he's sharing the love a little bit more on the offense during this weekend. Ludwin has an opportunity here. Oh, but he has no boost. I really thought that was going to be a good opportunity for Ludwin. Looked down, saw he had 0 boost. Inferno just controlling all of the boost on the field right now. And Ludwin now looking for a bump, leaving Cloud to go in. And it is 5-2, 15 seconds left. This game is all but over, folks. The fat lady is walking onto the stage. She is warming up her vocal cords, and she is about to start singing. Ludwin up over the head of Burst. Burst just trying to keep the scoreline where it is. Jalen will get a goal. It's going to be little more than a consolation goal at this point. 2 seconds left. Inferno up 5-3. And Inferno looks like they are going to win their 6th Slips championship. Oh my goodness. That is an absolute crazy number to think about. Everyone keeps saying Inferno is, you know, washed. They're not performing well in the power rankings. And, you know, not to brag on myself a little bit, but I've always kept them high up in the power rankings, you know, and this is why. 6 tourney win right here. Great game from both Inferno and bad players. This is not to discount how bad players played. Absolute phenomenal gameplay from the bad players. Ludwin, this is probably the best series I've seen from you in a month. That was absolutely insane. Great play from the bad players. Inferno doing really well. Neb, you know, I don't want to hear it from you in the chat because they won without you. Okay? Okay? Yeah, lose one time. Inferno is, you know, all the way down to number 8. You know, they're down with the Doggers now. You know, not to say that being at number 8 is a terrible spot. You know, that's still one of the top 10 teams for Slips. But, you know, Inferno definitely deserving of a top 3 spot in Slips almost always. Defeating powerhouses like, Cavemen. I don't think they ever actually beat Bopper Slappers before they disbanded, but beating Eclipse, you know, the old Imperium squad. Just a lot of teams falling to Inferno. Really good play here. GJ, let's take one last look at the bracket. Let's talk about a couple of these matches, and then we will send everybody on their way home. MVP of the series for me has to be Perma. Perma, absolute madman. I don't know if you agree with me, GJ, but obviously you're welcome to your opinions on it.
The opinion of the series was, the MVP of that series was definitely Perma. 5 goals in 1 game is nothing to scoff at. Make no mistake
that's
about
crazy. Yeah, Inferno taking down a lot of powerhouses here. Had to go through the Cavemen just to get to the finals. Really, honestly, that's pretty insane. And now taking down bad players in the finals. Also, the Eclipse game. That's not a slouch game either. Even though it's only a 1600 team, Eclipse definitely a really good team. Bad players, of course, having to take down M22 Alpha, a growing team, and 7 Phantoms. We still need to see what their lineup was this week and Reboot to start. MV Perma, yeah, that's actually a pretty solid name. I like that. I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's perfect. I like that nickname. I like it.
Anyways, big thanks, of course, to everyone. GJ, big round of applause to you for handling the tournament while Nas and I were playing in the round of 16. Definitely big thanks to you there, keeping everything going, keeping the ship afloat. And then, of course, thank you to Nas for coming in late and taking care of things. Always an absolute pleasure to be here for Slips. This was a super fun tourney to cast, and I hope to see you guys next week.
Yes, this was absolutely exciting. We've had some great matches all around, and that includes that pre-show league match that we had earlier to start us off. Now, I hope to see you guys next time. And remember, folks, we will be doing another league match this coming Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Look forward to that, alright? Now, with that being said, Inferno are 6-time champions. Congratulations to them, and a shout out to all the other teams for playing really well out there. All things considered, they did a fine job. Big thanks to bad players for giving it their all in the finals, giving us a good show. And with that being said, this is GJ and the Croc saying, see you next time. Bye!